Yeah.
Right?
There we go.
Bumped my head on that one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I was going to tell you guys, watch your heads.
Yes.
Most of us are short enough to miss them. Some of us are
Not
right
much.
there. Right there.
Your head is a little bit.
Yeah, it's right there. So we should be live. We're live. Our mics are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ironwood Tavern. You go. You all have your own individual cameras.
Yeah. I'm too tall.
This is
You're too
terrifying.
I can't sit upright.
Oh, I can adjust your guys' camera a little bit. You weren't here when I was setting,
Oh, yeah.
when I was arranging
I
these,
missed calibration time.
so I didn't have it. Well, I used me for calibration time for the most
Maybe I
part.
should have a booster seat. We're on the same level.
Very long in the
Yeah.
torso.
I don't have a booster seat.
There you go. Let's get John a little bit
It's
more
good
on
for your
camera here as
posture.
well.
Yeah, this will be great for my posture.
There we go. Now everybody's on camera.
I need like a whiteboard back here to write things.
Right? And
As per my diagram.
Yeah.
yeah, just this is what Noel is thinking. All right, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on Friday? It's Friday night. It's our every other Friday night. So we're live with our official session 1 of the game. We kind of went session 0.75 last time. Rolled into session 1.
So we're going till 1 in the morning again today?
Yeah, right. You know.
Bring the juice.
I'm gonna say we're gonna need coffee.
We're gonna have a coffee
Who
break.
delivers coffee? So just general reminder, I forgot to put it in the title, but it will be minimal chat interaction during our game, unless we're having like a major break or something along those lines, and then we will be able to respond to chat and stuff like that, just so we don't break immersion. You should see rolling in the bottom screen. I might change the timer on that because right now it's changing every 30 seconds, so I might adjust that to be more like every minute, every 2 minutes. You'll see the screen versions of these cards rolling on the bottom of the screen, which shows you the stats for the players.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Fine, Stu.
This is the
Thanks.
fanciest thing ever.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Which, thank you to my dad for sending me some more wireless equipment that he had just lying around in his garage.
Oh.
So we now have this wireless mic and that wireless mic, so it's more of an area thing.
Oh.
And it's set up so that even if we whisper, it will still pick us up. So when we're talking quietly, people can still hear us. So that
remarks will be noticed.
right? So that way, if your character is whispering something to somebody, they should still mostly hear it. Thank you to Engineer Aaron, who sent me a $100. Yeah, $100. Aaron, was it 100 or 150?
50.
Popping in and out for the audio. It's probably when we were talking quietly, but I can adjust the noise gate if we need to. But yeah, Engineer Aaron sent us a substantial Amazon gift card, which allowed me to buy the 2 extra cameras.
Wow.
We're using right now. So thank you again, Aaron, for that. Thanks for all those follows and bits and the subs that we got last game. To the players, how you guys doing tonight? How's everybody feeling? I know we kind of briefly did a how's everybody feeling, but in general, how you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for these.
Oh yes,
He's amazing. Can we do
These
some
are
product
rad,
placement?
Yeah.
you can if you like. Yes.
Do a little
Ooh.
mechanical pencil.
So yeah, everybody got mechanical pencils that some of you watched me make on stream. Sawyer's did not get made on stream because I had a headache yesterday, so I didn't stream.
And say what is it's? I don't
It's
even know
resin.
Oh, it's just resin.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, an acrylic
Okay,
blank.
yeah. All right.
Ball and topic depends. How's the Purple Heart one? Oh yes. Did you bring the
Oh
Purple
yeah,
Heart
I
pen?
do actually have it.
Today is our 1 month
course.
reminder. So, shut up, Windows.
Here it is.
Ooh.
So,
pretty.
Engineer Aaron wanted to see how the purple held up after a month.
Yeah.
Just hold it up here to the camera.
Can you see it in that one now?
Should be able to see it in one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to know how it ages. You are moving in and out
There it
of
is.
the other.
Here, maybe if I hold still. I'm trying to look on the TV.
Oh, gotcha. Popping in and out of the other cameras when I was adjusting them.
Oh.
He wasn't. I thought he was talking about the audio popping in and out, but he was talking about me like boop.
Oh, got it.
I was teleporting. He says he'll check in another month or two.
Cool.
But yeah,
I'll
so
keep it in my purse then.
yeah, he wants to know how the Purple Heart ages. But yeah, so I'm trying to make everybody mechanical pencils that are in some way kind of affiliated with their characters. So Noel got a nice kind of greenish,
Yes.
rangery style pen. Calypso got a kind of Lady of the Mist pencil, I guess. I keep saying pen, but pencil. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Whatever. It writes.
Yeah,
It's a lot of the same letters.
it's true.
Pip got a pencil that is kind of indicative, by happenstance, kind of indicative of his kind of past, and then his now magical adventuring future, represented by the forward point, because that kind of looks magical to me.
I would agree.
I saw that one, and I was like, "This is fucking for Pip."
This is awesome.
And Moira got kind of a naturey, woodsy, actual wood Bacote pencil. So get over it, Monty. What? I don't know what you're talking about here. We're talking about getting over the happenstance breaking of the pencil. Probably.
He won't ever get over it.
I never will.
He'll take it to his grave.
It will haunt me
I'll hear about
until the day I die. Be on my deathbed. I fucked up that pencil. Anyway, so who would like to recap what happened last time?
Oh, man.
Goodness, there was so much. And I was so tired. Well, our group formed.
Or you could do it as a group. You can
Yes.
piece it together.
I'm trying to remember city names.
Yeah,
so
we-
I'm
notes.
pulling out my notes.
A couple notes. I'm not the best person at taking pictures or notes.
Yeah, we joined together as a group for a competition and
Yes.
succeeded quite well,
Yes,
as far as
we
I'm aware.
did.
And then we were invited to go join
King Ambrose.
King Ambrose and listen to a proposal of a job or something that he was
Something.
requesting.
Yeah.
It was very vague at the time. And yeah,
Oh, I remember.
and I'll let someone else talk for a while.
We went to not Axdale,
No.
the city of tears. Tiers, not
Tears.
crying tears.
Yes. Which is what the city is called, but not what the city is named.
Right.
Chanthari.
Cathari.
Cathari! I have that up here.
I don't.
Cathari. Yes, and we went to a tavern, and Calypso had a great time. And we
she
played
did.
some dice games.
I
card
almost
games,
died.
Dice games.
Almost fell out
Card
the window.
games represented by dice.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, and Moira almost died falling out of a window.
Yes, you did. Hashtag level 1.
We all needed bats the next morning.
We learned a lot about the City of Tears, though, and the different tiers, like the tier of commerce, the tier of
Yes.
masses, the tier of nobility. There was another one. Was there 4?
No, it was just 3.
No, there was 3.
There
Right?
was it your
No, there was 4. Because
Yeah,
there's the
there's-
tier of commerce, the tier of the masses, the tier of nobility,
And then there's,
the
like,
royal,
one and then
royal
where,
tier.
Yeah, where the
there's
king is.
the tippy top one.
The tippy top. Yeah.
The triple T tier, the tippy top tier.
I will try to take better notes this time.
Props to the triple T.
You also have to consider what kind of notes would Moira take.
Yeah, I don't know if she
Like-
knows how to write. Just kidding.
Like, as an example, Son in Sawyer's game takes almost no notes because he doesn't care
Doesn't
what
care.
most people say.
Yeah.
No, he really doesn't.
He's almost always turning to the other party members and being like, "So, what am I supposed to do?"
I think that's literally been what he said after every single conversation with anybody.
yeah.
It's like, so what did we talk about?
You know, what am I supposed to do?
I wasn't paying attention.
Minimal NPC
I
interaction.
was looking at his wrinkles.
God, poor Mayor Knight.
Tier of Kings.
Oh,
Tier
tier kings.
Kings, yeah.
The royal tier, tier kings.
You know.
Tomato, potato.
Yes. That whole thing. I need like
And Ambrose has lots of wives.
digital
Lots.
device.
Right, yeah.
Eight?
Yes.
Lots
What's
of
it,
wives.
And lots of children.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The names of the wives.
5 wives?
Five
or
wives.
8
God,
wives?
there was so
Five.
many names.
Yeah.
Like 5 of them.
Yeah.
5 of them.
Yeah.
A human, a half elf, 2 elves, and a dwarf. Mm-hmm. Which I wrote down for some reason.
I also wrote that down.
It was important.
Could be important, yeah.
So,
You even wrote down their names.
blow up in a boat. Oh, right. That's something that Ambrose said.
Yes,
Yes.
that whole conversation.
Yeah,
Also,
and then
at one of the taverns we went to, the Galloping Horse, we met Skimir, who was a dwarf who knew of Noel. Is that right?
I don't know what we're talking about. No one knows who I am. I'm just a little ranger man.
He knows
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
he does know something.
Schemer's scheming. Don't listen to him.
Noel also said his last name at one point.
I did?
Someone
It
did.
doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Someone did.
Oh, yeah, Charin?
I wrote
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that feels important.
All right.
Let's Google him.
Yeah, and we kind of left it with deciding whether or not we wanted to accept Ambrose's proposal.
Correct.
Which was follow the daughter. And
Eleanor, right?
Yeah.
Eleonora.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Well, she toured the kingdom.
Yes. Without her knowing, right?
Yeah.
Or noticing us.
Yeah, we had.
Or at
basically-
least without her knowing that her dad hired us
Uh-huh.
to follow her.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that we were not supposed to engage.
No, we're supposed to, like,
Or
shadow
try
her.
not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try to keep her safe without actually being involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Kinda
sounds
hard.
super fun.
We're basically to guardian angel it
Yeah.
and hope it works out.
It's too bad we don't have modify memory yet.
All right.
What is that?
It's a spell.
It's a spell that allows
Change
you
people's
to.
memories, yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to remind you, ambient music is good. Because a friend of mine was watching the stream last week, or week before last, and he said that audio kept, like, popping in and out because the mics go dead when no one's talking, and then they, like, pop back on, so there's, like, this weird disconnect.
Yeah, I was
he
gonna
was-
do some. I was thinking about doing some ambient music, but
Yeah,
makes sense.
just because it keeps the mic active or whatever.
except that it would keep audio active, but not the microphone active. But these microphones, the sensitivity is also adjusted,
Oh.
and the attack time and stuff. They're a lot better microphones than what we were using last time. So I probably will at some point add some ambient background audio. I just got to find the right level for it and have it in a way that it's not going to be distracting
Right.
for anything for us or for people watching the stream. Sidebar, you guys also would have learned during last session and your stuff like that the main road that you traveled up through the various tiers is called the Path of Tears. Just in general.
It's too close to the Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears, right?
It's the Path of Tears. Don't worry about it. It's not related.
T-I-E-R.
Yes.
Yes. But yes, so you guys were going to go find a hotel for the evening.
I think we were just going back to the same one.
Yeah, I thought we were going back to the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was you guys were, at the end of the session, you guys were having the discussion on if you were going to go back to the same hotel or if you were going to find a quieter hotel in the
Up
tier
there.
of
In the tier of
masses.
the masses. Yeah,
Because you're permitted to with your current papers.
Yes.
yeah. And I went, no way, commerce. But I am but one. Cool.
Mechanical pencils.
I had lead coming out of it.
Might work.
It was, but then I kind of like ran it back in a little bit, and I guess now it doesn't like me. I'll just do this for the next like hour, and I'll get there
Do
eventually.
it closer to the mic.
Yeah. yeah. Just keep the mic active.
Oh, there is a little eraser on the
Right?
bottom.
Isn't that cool? And you pull the eraser out, and that's where you load the lid.
That's adorable.
The two
That's good to
pieces of lead probably just got jammed on each other.
because I went to do this.
I had to ask. I just assumed that there wasn't one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have this too, so.
Maybe you did.
Oh no!
So Noel gets a new pencil.
Let's see.
Well,
Guys, if you break your pencil, he makes you new.
You can use this one.
Yay!
I have a much more boring mechanic. Okay.
And I'll use one of
He's
these.
got a bunch of them.
I've got a bunch of them, yes.
Pip has no problem with going back to the
CD Hotel.
busy, seedy tavern.
Yes. Party animals.
There you go.
Ready.
It was like stuck in there for some reason.
At least we've got a nice balance in the group. Yeah.
Just came out.
Please hold.
Are they the
Welcome to our
right
stream.
side? Size?
Send me your pens, viewers. I'll break
We
them.
fix pencils.
Yeah, it's like getting stuck in there somehow.
You send them, I break them, and then
We
they
send
try
them
and
back.
fix them.
We'll come up with a name for that. There were some really great puns on the stream the other night.
Oh, yeah?
On the pencil making stream. Like that your woodworking was on point and
Oh,
all the
yes.
puns.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'll fix it for you. Or make a new one.
I've damaged it irreparably.
I'll
good.
either
Why we
fix it
can't
or
have nice
figure it out.
things?
Nope.
So,
This is why Noel can't have nice things.
where's the eraser
He
go?
must forever suffer in life.
Oh,
Pull that out now. Doesn't put it back in.
So who wants more lead? Engineer Aaron, you did not break your pencil. I haven't sent you one.
Before he sends it, I'll break it. And then
it'll
we'll
be
send it.
pre-broken.
did maybe something got inside?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a piece of like...
It adds like moral value. I'll break it, and then he'll get it, and then he'll have to fix it. So then he feels like he accomplished something.
Right?
You're welcome.
So then,
Right.
yeah, you're welcome, Engineer Aaron.
All right, so... You guys done?
We're heading back to our
The fussy duck.
the fussy duck.
Yes, fussy duck.
Was it the time?
No,
or
we went to
the-
the galloping horse. The fussy duck.
Oh no, the
was,
fussy duck is the first one we
Yeah,
went
the
to.
Fussy
tavern.
duck was
Slept at the gallop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but we could go back to the fussy duck.
yeah, we should go see Lucy again.
first.
We need to check back into
Noel
the
should go
hotel.
see-
Yes,
Noel should go
Yes.
see
I
Lucy.
think that Noel should go
Definitely
see
have to
Lucy
check in
again.
at the inn and do that.
First, go see Lucy.
Is it?
No,
Is it,
first go
said
to
it, I
the
said it.
inn.
is
I
it
heard
afternoon? Is that right? Because we met the. Did we meet the king?
No, we had dinner there.
Oh,
dinner.
that's
Yeah,
right.
we had
Yeah,
dinner,
yeah,
so
we had
it's-
dinner. So it's
Yeah,
dinner
so
time.
it's-
Past dinner time. Okay.
It is early evening by the time dinner and all of those festivities conclude. I think we said it's probably around like 7:30 at night ish.
It's time for Pip to get an ale.
Time for Pip to get a nail. All right.
Agreed.
It's ale time.
So you're making the long walk back to the Fussy Duck, is what I'm hearing from most of you.
Well, yes. Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to go back
Their
to
ale is
the
better.
Galloping Horse to secure rooms.
Okay, and then the fussy duck, and then we'll go back to sleep.
And then we'll see.
That's a yes. So
No more flatfish, though.
wait,
No more flatfish.
No,
No,
no.
no more flatfish.
Do you still
Hello.
have that in your bag?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
It's only gonna smell worse.
yeah.
Well, it's sealed in there.
Well,
Yeah, but think about what's going to happen. When
eventually
you
you will
open
have to open it.
You don't know if we're gonna need it eventually.
it. What you think it's going to like poison some? Actually, that's
That's
kind
fair.
of
Yeah,
valid.
that's fair.
That or I don't know, distract wild dogs. I don't know.
You never know.
That's true. You're a fascinating person.
Fascinating creature.
All right, so what's it going to be? So who's going where? Noel's going to the
We're
Galloping.
trekking
Yes.
our way back to the tier commerce.
Okay, just in general, making the long trek.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you just taking it leisurely, or are you trying to get back down there? I mean, you know, the commerce doesn't really.
How long did it take us to get up here?
2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours?
Granted, that was uphill.
Uphill, yeah.
So-
Upstairs.
Okay. That's not bad.
So if you just lay down,
We do that!
it might be quicker.
We're going to roll on down there.
Acrobatics check.
I was just gonna grab a board and slide down,
Yes.
but
Not quite that.
Thanks to his stature to keep up with everyone, he is always cannot take it leisurely.
Fair point.
It's a champion speed
Just
walker.
kind of jogging.
I see before the end of this campaign Pip riding on someone's shoulders, or on one of those like harnesses where kids can go hiking with you, standing on your back.
Yeah, I think that we need to get
Just spell slinging from people's backs.
Yeah.
All right, so galloping horse, fussy duck.
Well, I mean,
Did
are
we-
you going to secure rooms for all of us? or
That was
just
the
you?
intent, but we
Cool.
Did
We'll
we?
meet you at
Did we
the
get new?
Fussy Duck.
We got new paperwork. Yeah.
For another
Well,
night.
the paperwork you came with gives you one more night. If you take the job, he will give you new paperwork that will extend your stay for until it's time to depart, and then with the additional
Which
like,
was a week,
gates
right?
and stuff. Yes,
Okay. So we'd have a week here to,
Okay.
whatever.
carouse.
I'm not rolling that shit. No.
I don't know if I want to. I know what's on that table.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, well,
But Noel
if you wanna grab rooms for us, we can meet you over at the Fussy Duck. I'll make sure that Lucy's there, and we can get her over there for you.
Need all of our letters to do that.
Oh,
That makes sense.
freaking technicalities in this town. All right,
Nothing but
well,
bureaucracy.
well, let's go get rooms and then drinks.
Yes.
Rooms, drinks.
Drinks.
Rooms drinks.
Great.
As long as that second one is in there.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I'm
Rooms
willing
drink.
to give up the pretty one. By the
Oh,
way.
dibs.
There you go.
Great.
Thought you were talking about Lucy at first.
Oh, I don't want that. That's.
I was
That's
talking about
not-
the pretty
it's
I
one.
will
anybody
never
else.
step on Noel's toes that way.
Yeah.
You already have.
Friends of
What?
Okay. To
the galloping horse.
The galloping horse.
Since we have like an hour and a half to walk down there, should we talk about this Ambrose guy? Like, what do you think about this whole job? Are there like lots and lots of people around?
In the tier of nobles and the tier of masses, there's not a whole lot of people this
Okay.
time of night. Most people are home making dinner or having their servants make dinner.
Cool.
A couple people here and there, like
Okay.
doing some, errands, chores, heading down to the tier of commerce because it's pretty much always open.
Sure.
So there's some light traffic, but it's not.
So
no,
we
you're
can
not. You're not
talk
crowded.
without being overheard by a
Yeah.
lot of people. Okay, great. So, Ambrose.
I like him. I trust him.
I mean, he clearly murdered all of his brothers, which sounds like it wasn't such a bad thing, but still.
You know,
Just
Seems like it's
sacrifices
for the best.
Yeah.
And side note, all of your passive perceptions are high enough that just generally walking, unless someone is trying to sneak up on you, you'd be able to tell when somebody's walking up next to you to quiet your conversation.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
From a pseudo local's perspective, Ambrose lived up to his good reputation, I would say. He seemed trustworthy.
Okay.
I agree.
I trust that.
All right.
I think.
I trust your trust.
I trust your trust of Ambrose, who is trustworthy.
I will remember that.
Great.
So did he offer specific terms? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mostly recall the job. I don't recall
Right.
Yeah.
what sort of
So-
compensation or
Which is a
assistance.
very,
that- it
which is a
was
very
like-
important part.
A good amount of gold for each. Was it like 1,000
It was 150 and rights to travel up front.
up front?
And then 1,000 gold when we get back.
Was it 1,000? 1,000 each, or is it
Yeah,
1,000
each.
split?
I thought it was each.
Oh
I
God.
think it was probably each.
I don't know if we asked that.
That's also an important detail.
Yeah.
Well, if we're okay with
Something
1,000 to split,
I'm just
Are
assuming
we,
it's
though?
each.
I don't know.
Did
Because
we?
it's what? It's several months worth of work.
Yeah, they
A
expect.
month.
if someone wants to roll a wisdom check,
Yeah, I'll do that.
First
First roll of the
six.
night. New dice. Wisdom?
Boom.
General wisdom?
19.
That's a 23.
Sergeant wisdom.
Hold on,
oh,
what?
what 23?
What if I did that on the ranger
You
die?
you recall
Oh,
that
what
he
is that?
said that was 1,000 gold each.
Each.
Explains why Pip liked him so much.
Yeah.
That was loud.
1,000 each.
And then papers to travel.
Yeah, so we would
Yes.
get 150 gold up front and papers to travel. and then 1,000 gold each.
And we still have a gate pass, but was that to be used for this purpose?
I
or
think
was
to
that-
go back to wherever if we don't accept.
Yes.
Maybe?
Oh, right.
Yes,
Okay,
it would
that
at
makes
least
sense.
get us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got one of those in the bank if we need it.
Right.
Is there
whatever
an
reason.
eraser up there or on the second one?
Right. Are you thinking like if we want to take 100 gold, 150 gold up front?
No. I was just thinking
Okay.
let's just be cognizant
I wasn't
of
thinking
our
that
ability.
either.
No, definitely not.
Of course
That's not something
I would
we
never do that.
Not something that we would do.
I would never do that.
Of course
Do
not.
what?
Nothing.
She'll never
Wow.
do nothing. She's always about taking action.
Nothing. But I don't know how I feel about being a babysitter for unknown.
It's not even so much babysitting.
Yeah, you're not changing diapers.
It's more stalking than anything.
Well, when you put it that
That's
way.
a little better.
Yeah, it's a
we're
little better.
going to be a group of stalkers.
No, not hunters.
But stalkers with good intentions.
Of course.
Well-paid stalkers.
Yes,
Kind
very.
of like,
Also,
kinda like
that.
Usually that job doesn't pay anything.
going after your prey, but you don't have to.
Do you know
attack.
that from experience? Or
Well, having captured a few of them.
Oh my god.
stalkers?
Yes.
What did you used to do?
That.
Capture stalkers?
Odd jobs.
Were you a cop?
Odd jobs. Nolan Narc.
I think so.
No.
Effectively, you would be getting paid to travel and just keep an eye on somebody while you do it.
Right.
Vacation with work.
Well, yeah, but like a very structured vacation because we don't have
She
much,
gets to pick where we go.
right. We don't have much choice in the matter. But
Is that a workcation?
anything,
Workation?
Kind of like a staycation, but not
anything
staycation.
out of here, and I'm happy with it to be honest.
Right. Because you got
Far-
beef with this
As
place.
far away from Axedale
And having a king
as I can
be
get.
On our side.
yes,
Yeah.
having him think favorably of us would be
Sure, as far
potentially
as,
profitable in the future.
Now,
As far as networking goes.
How loved is the outside of this area? Like,
Oh, yeah. Do we know that?
You two can roll knowledge checks, knowledge local or knowledge history.
6.
Those two.
His?
Being,
10.
being from the planet. Is that
yeah.
the same for both of you? For both of your,
I got a 9.
No.
So.
which one did you roll?
Not just general knowledge. I don't have either of specifically.
Oh, okay.
Knowledge is just intelligence, right?
Yeah, I don't,
Oh,
have,
yeah,
I don't
mine's
have
the
any of the
same.
specific skills.
Mine's the same
so.
for both, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Yeah, I didn't know if either of you
He's-
had any proficiencies.
Drop some.
Pip knows that he is
Oh,
firm but fair in his rulings.
Right.
So I logically would say that it's generally positive, although not necessarily.
Sure.
So you,
He's not a superstar.
you got a
for that
10
reason.
though?
Mhm.
You know that within his kingdom, he's generally well liked. He's made a lot of changes for the better.
And
Planet-wide, you know that they really only have an alliance with the Isle of Light
right,
because of the clerics and stuff.
Mhm.
And then with the kingdom where his daughter's going to be going to travel,
which was
which was the kingdom of
Julikar.
Julikar.
A whole bunch of stuff written down for that.
Which is a separate continent than the one I'm from. Or just
Yes.
a separate
and the
okay.
one that
separate
we're
continent.
on currently.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, do we have that map? Is that a thing that that we have?
You would have some general information. Access to the map will be kind of guided by where did the other map go?
I hope
I
Emma
have
didn't
both
take
maps
it.
down here, unless I took it upstairs. I may have taken it upstairs.
Which one?
The map of this planet.
Oh.
That's okay if you don't have
I
that.
think I took it upstairs.
And so the continent that we are on now is
I'm
sort
gonna
of
want it.
split between Ambrose's kingdom and
Volcaren.
Volcaren. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's the far west side of the continent, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha.
You would know that you would know from being from this continent. How old is Pip again?
52.
52. So not in your lifetime, but you know that in your lifetime, things between Noitsid and Volcaren, Nistvan and Volcaren have been better than what you heard they were in the past.
Gotcha.
Since Ambrose replaced his warmongering father.
Noitset is the name of the continent we're on.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'm sorry, Kathari is
The city.
the
capital
city. The capital
The
city.
city of Tears.
Yes.
Capital
Where
city
we are
of-
currently.
Capital
of Nis-
city.
capital city of Nisfon.
Okay, got it.
Well, I gotta say, all things considered, I think we should hop on this opportunity.
It'll be a challenge, but
Yeah.
potentially worth it.
It might be rose or gold colored glasses, but I could use a new hat.
Do you mean that literally?
Yes, this derby hat is ratty. Do you not see that hole?
No, I agree with you. Yeah.
I think that's a charm.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I've never been to Jewel Car, so
Me neither.
that could be cool.
Yeah.
You all just came from
I haven't spent a lot of time
where
at
the
Jewel Car.
competition was.
I was just there for the competition.
Yeah, I
but
was just
beyond
there
that,
for the competition, but other than that, I've never been.
right? We didn't do.
Not from
I didn't do any
there.
sightseeing or anything. I hear the beaches are nice.
Is there beaches in there? Okay.
I mean, it's a continent.
it's a
Hold on,
continent.
yeah.
It's all cliffs. all the way around.
All the way around.
Yeah.
I need to have eventually. It would be expensive because of the number of planets that I have, but I eventually need to have Devon Rue make cartography for all of my planets. If you've seen her work,
It's beautiful.
it's insanely gorgeous. If you're familiar with Critical Role at all, she did the maps. She did redrawings of the maps for Matthew Mercer's world that they use on
I think
Critical
I've seen
Role.
Yeah,
those.
because she did the new one for Wild Mount for the new campaign, and it was gorgeous.
There's that gif of Kevin. I can't remember his last name. Grog.
Travis?
Travis Willingham.
Travis Willingham.
Yeah.
Holding up one of her maps and going, "Fuck all this."
Oh no!
Drinks down!
Game foul.
No napkins, nothing.
Someone clip that.
Yes, please.
It's not that late
We're
either.
not even at the
Aaron.
tavern yet.
Aaron, get on that.
Thanks, Aaron.
Aaron clip
At least it's not sugary.
or Ubik clip.
That sucks.
Right? This is minor
See
damage.
that?
Yeah, it's a little wet.
That's okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to take this brief opportunity to go grab the planet map. Because,
Yes. Do you need help?
Do you need any more towels?
You good?
No. I'm using Emma's baby blanket. So I'm gonna donate anyway, so I'm gonna have to wash them again. I blame it on the straw. Did I get your foot?
Just a tad is fine.
Oh, wow. How about that coffee now?
Yeah.
I'm just about done with my beer, so it'll be a good time for that.
Lovely.
That's what you get for being environmentally conscious.
I know. I got caught on my sleeve.
Conscience, not conscious.
If
Well, I
anybody else
suppose you're
did
being
not have a
environmentally
chance
conscious
for,
also.
if anybody else did not have a chance to grab dinner before they got here, there is still some pepperoni pizza upstairs.
I'm good, but thank you for the offer.
I need to change because I.
Got it all over you.
Oh, wait, there's more here. Okay.
Towel, where is it? I'll get it.
I'm gonna use this.
I know, but I'll get it while you change.
Just gonna shove this pizza in my face.
I'm sorry, guys.
There's pizza upstairs.
Probably should take advantage of that.
You were in bed?
Yes.
Oh no. Did they already make a clip of it?
Good.
Yeah.
Fulfill my requests.
Okay. I think we're pretty much good. No errant pieces of ice roaming
I
around.
think she got it up.
Okay, oh, table. And her character sheet.
Yeah. But yeah, I was in Bend today, but yesterday I drove to Medford and Klamath Falls, and then I drove to Sun River and stayed with my aunt and uncle, and then drove up to Bend this morning
Yikes.
and started working at 7 a.m. And I worked at the employment department from about 7 a.m. until about 10. And then my contact there took me out to breakfast because he said he owed me a meal after he had stood me up for an installation that he was supposed to show up for like the week before. So he took me to Jake's in Bend. It's like I guess it used to be a truck stop like back in the day, and then zoning stuff happened and they had to move and they just became a restaurant. So it was like truck stop kind of breakfast, but it was really like hearty and good. And then,
Nice.
and then I worked over at ODOT for
Ever?
like 5 hours. Yeah. So it was a good time. And then I drove 2.5 hours to get home.
Yeah. And play D&D.
Yeah, I pretty much got home, fed my dog, let him outside, showered, changed, and drove over. Busy.
Busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Monty climbing over everything. Like you do. Monty is a rogue, of course. What are you talking about? I know the mics are still live, Aaron.
Yes, I don't mind letting people know that I have done things, places.
Doing things, places.
It's not like anybody's going to track me down while I'm installing a desk someplace.
Right.
It's kind of silly.
Hey, I need a free desk right now.
Hey, you're that guy on
No?
that stream. Like, wow, you came here?
You're that guy on that stream nobody
Wow,
watches.
you watch our show?
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Thanks for tuning in.
I mean, I posted it on Facebook.
In the interim, Lady Andarta, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Ironwood Tavern.
Justine. Hey. Yeah, I know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We've got no problem as long as the statute of limitation expires. Silence.
Nothing to say to that.
Let's see if I And then we're doing laundry, so
Should you keep the straw in the can and just never touch the can? Like, just lean forward to
I think
it?
the straw might have been the culprit for the first.
Potentially, yeah.
yeah, that was it was a straw's fault. Especially with this baggy sweater. Mm-mm. Oh, my papers. My life.
My life.
Who I am. Soaked in gin. Oh, wait.
What? There was gin in that glass?
Oh, yeah. Just kidding. I'm sorry, it's lemonade. There was a lime in there.
It's clear lemonade with a lime in it.
Lemonade.
Okay. So that was a little flash forward from when we were at the tavern and
Yeah.
what we were supposed to drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally cool. Great.
I'll probably actually transfer them.
I mean, it might be fine after it dries, but, you know.
It's gonna look wonky funky.
At least it's just the bottom part.
Yeah.
All your important stuff is still there.
How is my...
It only got the first couple pages.
Yeah.
So, walking down the path of tears.
Yeah, we've decided. Well, it seems like we'll take up Ambrose on his own.
If you want to do it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old did he say Eleanor was?
He just said of age.
Yes,
So
which-
Maybe like 18?
Okay.
21?
depending on the kingdom, I guess.
Sure.
She is like 3/4 elf. She's a half elf, but leaning more towards.
So she's like
her elf.
65.
Yeah.
So she's
I would say more like 50-ish.
She's got her. She's. I mean,
Oh, no.
elves still come to maturity.
I was gonna say,
pretty
don't
quickly.
elves mature at the same rate towards humans and then just live for like way longer?
Physically, I think, and
Physically,
then they're
but-
considered
Yeah.
Maturity, learning, all that sort of jazz.
I think
but,
at 200.
yeah,
I think
but
they're considered grown-ups.
But yeah, so she is. Her lifespan will not be as extended as a whole, like an entire elf, somebody that's full elf, but she'll still be a little bit longer lived than a human. She's in her she's about to turn 20, basically.
Cool.
For the sense of maturity and going out in the world, things along those lines. Half of you are younger than her, I think. Half of you are like twice her age. So.
It's Anne No, it's Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Well, it sounds like we've kind of come to a decision then. So that's all the work out of the way.
Back up then.
We could just, I mean, how far down have we made it?
You're most of the way down. But
Okay.
he invited you
Yes,
back.
yes, we'll go back to
He invited you back for
Are we
breakfast
there
to give
yet?
your answer.
Yes.
Ugh, breakfast. That means we have to get up so early.
Sounds like we should probably just go.
Well, it's a king's breakfast, so
So like 11?
yeah.
It's brunch,
Great.
so we have time to go to the
My
fancy
kind of
duck.
breakfast.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so to the galloping horse first to get
Reserve
secure
the
our
rooms.
rooms. Uh-huh.
Yes.
and then off we go.
Skimster. Skimster? What was it?
None of you know.
Skimmerster.
Schemier?
Skimmerster.
Yeah.
Schemier the schemer.
Oh,
Is
you're
how
right.
I
We don't
remember
know
that.
because she told us and she didn't know what it was.
And nobody else asked.
Yeah.
What his name was?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds right. All right.
He just
We
asked me
walked
what
in.
my name was.
Well, is he gonna be there though?
We trot on in to the galloping.
I walk
Horse.
in because trotting is kind of awkward.
We would like some rooms.
Oh no. Okay.
Welcome back, the lot of you. How can I help you?
We'll be taking rooms here again.
If you have any open.
Did any of you turn in your keys?
Yeah.
Well,
I did.
I mean,
Did you guys not?
I think we did.
I think we did when we
Yeah.
checked out this morning. Yes.
I got mine.
Did we not?
I didn't. Sorry,
You didn't?
guys.
Maybe we didn't.
Oh.
All right. Well, you're fine.
Cool, thanks. I'll go see you guys at the Fussy Duck. Bye.
So maybe okay. So maybe we should just switch keys then, since I'm getting the fancy suite and you're
He doesn't know. He wasn't there. It was the daytime shift, so he's not like he'll check.
maybe we
but
do. I don't know if we gave him his keys back.
I'm pretty sure we did turn them
I
in.
thought we
I
did.
think most of you did.
Yeah, so I need a new.
I need a new.
All
We
right.
need a
Well,
new key.
I'll need to see your papers again.
Yes.
All right. Very well,
Sure.
sir. All right. Makes the notes in his ledger and. Who wants which room this time?
Is that really fancy suite still available? The nice one? The like really nice
As
one?
opposed to the bad fancy suite.
Can you just
Harlow.
Oh god. Hi.
It is.
I would love that room.
All right then.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Just whatever. It's next.
Something on the first floor, preferably.
No windows.
Your
No sec-
room is
Yes.
perfectly made
I
up.
thought you were asking for
They
yourself.
apparently all they had to do was clean up the bath. The bed was never apparently used.
No.
All right. Well, here we go. First floor, standard room. You don't want anything.
No yeah, first floor.
All right, first floor. Here you go.
Yeah.
Same room I had before.
Where did you
All right, there you go.
In my room.
All right.
bed?
Anything else?
In my room.
I think that's all we require.
Preemptive notes. Is anybody going to want a bath either tonight or in the morning, so I can have it prepared to you, so there isn't such a rush as there was last time?
In the morning for me.
Oh sure. In the morning would
In the
be
morning.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like we have to be there at maybe like 8:30.
8:30, alright. Makes a note on your room.
Great.
8 for me.
Alright then.
I think I'm fine.
For now, at least, sure.
Yeah.
It's a free bed.
I had one yesterday.
Yeah, well, you can take more than one.
Did Pip actually
What have I
go ahead and
done
take
to
off?
Pip left.
Pip
Pip
left.
is
Walked around.
Pip is already
Pip
drinking.
has already got nailed.
He probably would also like a bath in the morning, I'm gonna guess.
I'll mark him down for 3
But
quarters
yeah,
water again.
just a little bit of water, yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
Can always add more later.
Who knows? He could be a good swimmer. We don't know him that well.
Natural Florida.
What?
Natural Florida.
He's buoyant. He's yeah. Wait, what's the word? Buoyant.
Yeah.
Buoyant.
Fussy duck. The fussy duck.
Yes.
Yes.
Fussy duck.
And we go to the fussy duck.
Yes.
About 6 minutes behind
Yeah.
Pip.
So he's down maybe 2 pints of ale.
Pip was on his way to the fussy duck.
6 minutes ahead.
Pip, roll me a perception check.
10.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh god.
6.
Right. We'll get to that in a moment.
Oh my.
So did I safely make it to the fussy duck?
These 3 arrive to the fussy duck.
Oh my.
Hey guys, I got to the table!
Pip is not to be seen.
He's not at the fussy duck. And we didn't see him on our walk over?
No.
Okay.
Great.
You got lost?
Perfect. This is why
Jeebus.
we don't
Said you were
let
me.
the little one go a-wandering.
I didn't let him do
I
anything.
didn't let him. He just left. He didn't ask permission.
He's a grown little person.
Well, he's not a child.
Maybe we should just go out
I'm gonna ask and see if anybody saw him in here at all.
in here. Oh, that's a good idea.
You know,
Like maybe he came in and then left.
Yeah, maybe he went following some skirts outside. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. That does sound like something he would do.
Welcome back, sweetie.
Hi, Lucy.
So maybe
darling.
if you want to hold a table for us, we'll go look for Pip.
You're not going to take the natural tracker in the group to look for
I'm
someone.
a great tracker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Define
yeah.
great.
Grew up in the woods eating wild game. I tracked them. Lucy, have you seen our little friend?
Oh, that short little man?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen him today.
Not today. Gotcha.
Not at all. Not even in the last like 10 minutes.
Well, I don't think so. No, don't know about it.
Oh, great.
I haven't had to stack any chairs today, if that's what you mean.
Well,
That's a good point.
Calypso, you wanted to come here so badly. I wouldn't want to deprive you of the opportunity.
But we
You
were
can
so
remain,
worried.
And we'll go looking for Pip.
You would love that, wouldn't you?
I would enjoy it since it's the logical decision.
No, I'm going to. We're looking for Pip.
Are we all 3 going then?
We'll be back.
Yes.
But
Well, all right then.
No, we'll definitely be back.
and I'm gone.
Yeah, no God. I walk away.
Okay, bye.
Pip,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes?
your eyes kind of groggily flicker open.
What's the last thing I remember?
Walking toward the fussy duck. The easiest route for you to get there was the same route that you guys took to get here last time, which does cut through an alley.
Gotcha.
You had gone down that alley, and that's the last thing that you recall. Your eyes flicker open. You are in an alley. You're not entirely sure it's the same alley. But you're just laying there kind of on the ground, unconscious, with a dart in your shoulder.
Oh.
What does the dart look like?
Just like a blow dart style of thing. It has a tiny. Well, make a perception check. It's pretty small.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
What is the spear doing here?
Yeah. Just a little blow dart sticking out of your arm. You feel very lethargic.
Yeah, they'll sit up and toss the dart and look around. Oh. What? How about my belongings?
Your belongings are all there. As you're checking yourself, there's a symbol drawn on the front of your clothing.
But like paint.
Drawn with what?
Just like paint.
He joined a gang.
What is the symbol?
You recognize it as a gnomish symbol
Okay.
for the word traitor.
Ooh, they found him.
Oh shit.
Oh no! And is it dry?
It's not completely dry now. You can get it off.
Well, in his lethargic state, he's just going to try to
Smearing it.
Smear it.
smear it all over. Oh. And then he's just going to stand up, and I assume there's nobody in the alleyway, just me all alone. And Pip will just run left.
Takes you you go left and it takes you back to just one of the side roads.
So I have a general idea of where I am?
Yeah, it's not far away from where you were. They basically took you from the alley that you were in, took you a couple of alleys over to an area that was a little bit more secluded and darker, and painted you up and left you there.
Well, then Pip will quickly but very, very, cautiously paranoid, staring around him, try to get to the fussy duck really quickly.
Okay. As you are running into the fussy duck, these lot are coming out.
Whoa!
Oh, guys! Oh!
What happened?
I had no idea!
What color is the paint?
White.
Oh.
White.
What the hell is all over you?
Oh, I stopped at an art shop. I don't know.
You stopped at an art
No, I
shop?
just there was a spear and it hit me and I fell asleep and I woke up and I got this. It's
Hit
You got
by
hit
a
with a
spear?
What?
yeah, check it out.
Do we see a mark?
Roll a perception check.
Perception or medicine?
Perception.
It's low.
9?
10.
No, that's a lie.
You see a tiny little
7.
dot.
So you mean you got hit with a dart?
Oh, it knocked me out. Whatever it was.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
man, I don't know
dart
what
looks like
happened.
spears
This
to
is
him, that's the
you see
cutest
this?
Yeah,
It
I mean,
means
proportionately it makes sense.
it means traitor.
Oh.
White?
That splotchy.
That smear on
paint?
your chest?
Yeah, I was trying to clear it off. Oh,
Are you sure a
I don't
bird
feel-
didn't poop
I don't
on
feel-
you?
I was
Very
just
good.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
I've seen birds that can do
might
that.
be bird
How
poop.
drunk did you get in the 3 minutes? that
no,
we were
I didn't even
gone?
get a drink. I didn't even make it here yet.
Oh.
They
That's
they got
true.
me in
We
the
weren't going
alley.
looking for it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he could have stopped at another one.
We could have
I
found a
didn't.
shady guy in an alley selling alcohol.
Listen, I would have gladly told you about finding a shady guy and been very excited about
Yeah.
whatever alcohol I bought. But this, can we just get an ale? I gotta sit down, and I'd like to get inside where it's safer at least.
Do you know
Yeah.
who did it?
I don't know what happened.
You don't have any idea.
I need to think about it. Okay, I just need an ale. Lucy.
We're not even inside yet.
Takes off running.
He's just yelling.
We ran into at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucy, I need an ale and a booster seat. Stat.
We found him.
2
Yeah.
chairs,
Yeah.
please.
Ales all around, please.
All right, Hans.
5 chairs for our
There's an open table over here. And get you seated.
Thank you, Lucy. You are too kind.
Thanks, sugar. Just takes you over, table, 5 chairs,
5 chairs. 2 for Pip.
2 for Pip.
2 for Pip.
All right, what can I get y'all?
Meat?
Just ale.
Ale?
Ale.
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 You don't want fire escape?
Nope.
Crag Mountain Ale.
Don't have
Please.
anything to prove to
And
anyone
The
here.
rest of you want the Crag Mountain, or you want just standard
What's the
local
difference?
Standard is probably fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Local.
ale? Okay,
Let's
that's
go
fine.
with
Go local.
Yes.
The Crag Mountain is a little bit more. I tried it after he was here last time. It's a little bit more stout. I'm surprised someone of his stature can handle that much of it. To be
Oh.
honest.
Well,
took practice, Lucy. It took a lot of practice.
well, maybe I want one of those then.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll have one of those, please.
I'll remain with the standard.
Yeah, look.
All right. Any food for anybody?
No. We had a huge dinner.
We did.
All right. She goes away for a couple minutes. Comes back a little bit later. Oh no.
No, I just don't want to talk in front of her. So
No, she's gone for a couple
great.
minutes.
So seriously, who would paint the word traitor on your shirt in an alley?
Someone you betrayed?
Who did you
Well,
betray?
clearly. But who would that be?
Well, I ran with some less than desirables in my youth. And I never expected them to feel this strongly about it. I'm sorry, my head's all cluttered. I just really gotta. I need some time. Don't let me run off again, okay? I'm sorry. I got ale on the brain, and I never thought that something like that could happen to me here.
Can I insight check him? To see if he's like actually scared or if he's trying to sell us some
Go for it.
story. I'm just curious. He's never told us about this stuff before, so that's not great. 12.
Is Pip bluffing it up a bit, or is this his genuine? Is he being?
It's 90% genuine. He's not upset about the attention, but he's very flustered and upset.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right. So a couple minutes later, she comes back. 2 Crag Mountain ales, 2 regular ales, and a shot.
Lucy, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, hon.
thank you.
You look like you need something more than that.
Do you want a shot too?
Not yet.
Not yet. But soon. To not running off alone.
Cheers.
All right. So how long you guys staying at Fussy Duck? Is there anything specific that you want to do here? It's just so we don't have
No.
another hour and a half bar scene.
Just drink, chill, sleep.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright. Just
Unless you want to.
how
I
much?
was going to challenge you to a game.
You were going to challenge me to a game.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. What are the stakes?
Well, the game is, there's not really stakes, it's just whether you can figure it out.
What, like a riddle?
Well, it's a game.
Okay. What is this game?
It's called the Green Door game.
Did you make this game up?
No, we played it where I grew up.
Okay.
So I tell you things that are behind the green door, and you have to try and guess what else is behind the green door, and I'll tell you whether you're guessing correctly or incorrectly.
Okay.
So, a puppy would be behind the green door, but a dog would not. Bubbles are behind the green door, but soap is not. Trees are behind the green door, saplings are not. And cats are not behind the green door, but kittens are. What else is there? I'm trying to think of anything else off the top of my head. A door is behind the green door. But a wall is also behind the green door.
Did you make this game up?
No, I definitely did not make this game up ever.
Okay. Out of character moment. Emily knows how to play this game. Can I do an intelligence check to see if Calypso would understand how this game works?
I have no idea what's going on.
Emily definitely knows how to play this game. Okay.
It's like a 190 IQ play, okay? It's a hard game.
Intelligence. That's a 15.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you probably have a vague understanding of how to figure it out.
How to play the game.
Okay, so here's in my mind what happens
Yeah.
here is that we do this back and forth for like 20 minutes, and I eventually give up and am frustrated and get to the end of my second drink and then go, everything behind the door has double letters.
Well, you ruined it for everybody else.
Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. I mean, the younger version of stuff is behind the green door.
You've already ruined it.
But I won, right?
Sure. You won.
What did you win?
Huh?
What did you win?
Were we playing a game?
The satisfaction of knowing
Oh.
what's behind the green door. It's the whole game. There you go. And the satisfaction of playing it with other people.
That's how that went.
When
in my
they
head.
don't know how to play.
It's interesting.
I would have fed up the answers later anyway.
Guys, I gotta get to bed.
What?
I gotta go.
Oh.
I
Bummer.
gotta go lay down.
Darn. Okay. Let's go back to the inn.
The old men. We do have to get up really early tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. To the horse.
Let's gallop.
The
Galloping.
Are you gonna gallop there?
No,
I'd like to see that.
The horse is galloping. It's the galloping horse.
Oh,
It's the
right.
name of the.
Right.
I didn't say we
I get
gallop
it.
there.
I get it.
I mean, if you want to gallop there, you can do that.
I might.
Pull right then.
Pip is
Gallop check.
uncharacteristically
Roll to
quiet, especially after having a couple Crag Mountain ales, and is just kind of keeping to himself and looking down, and keeps like absentmindedly rubbing his chest, and then doesn't want to talk to anybody before he goes to his room for the night.
Everybody who had more than one drink, mark off. You get the Crag Mountain Nails. If you had more than one drink, mark off a silver. If you had not the Crag Mountain Nail, mark off 8 copper.
8?
Yes.
Did Lucy charge you for that shot?
That
She did not.
Nope, and I never
Did you take-
drank it.
Oh.
How many copper?
I'm not encouraging behavior like that.
10
She was just
copper
being
and 1
kind.
silver.
You looked like you had a long day.
I did.
And she probably knows you don't like it very much. Okay. We go to bed.
I don't have copper anymore.
Alright, so yeah, everybody goes to bed.
Yep.
To my room in my giant luxurious bed.
Sleeping on the floor directly by the door.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Floor by the door.
Yeah, the door floor.
Those would be behind the door.
That is. Noel's not behind the green door.
This time, I get in my bed.
Ground floor, she gets in the bed.
Interesting.
So it's an elevation thing. Okay.
There's no windows for her to really throw herself out.
That's true, yeah.
Pip, you go back in your
Exactly
room.
what it is.
Could you get to the horses from this side, though?
Well, there's no
I'm not
I
drunk
assume there's no-
anymore,
Oh, yeah.
so it doesn't really matter.
or any. Is there like a bucket of water or anything in the room?
There's like a pitcher of water in a empty glass on
A warm
nightstand.
He'll tell you to drink a water and then go to sleep.
Okay. Morning rolls around. Anybody doing anything weird before bed or anything specific?
Nothing I want to talk about on camera.
Okay.
Oh,
You weirdo's gonna do anything.
I just read my book.
Reading your book.
Yeah.
I'm stretching, doing
Um,
A little nighttime yoga.
something like that.
all right, so everybody goes to bed. Noel, you're awakened semi-early in the morning just by people going through the hallways, getting up to do their stuff in the tier of commerce.
It's all good. I'll stretch my old bones and get up.
All right. Calypso, you're woken up at 8, and Moira at 8:30 for your.
That was
No,
vice
my
versa.
bath
Vice
is
versa.
at,
Yeah,
my
vice
bath
versa.
is at 8.
So you're woken at 8 with somebody knocking on your door to bring the water. Calypso, unless you were up beforehand to do your prayers, you're woken at 8:30.
Yeah, I probably would wake up a little bit early, and then while they're filling my bath, can I go knock on Pip's door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go knock on Pip's door.
How early are you knocking on Pip's door?
Well,
8:30,
my
as you
bath's
said.
8:30. Yeah,
So
8:30-ish.
8:30 is Pip awake yet?
I think Pip it was just woke up, but it's still laying in bed. Huh?
Hey, it's Calypso. Open the door.
I Alright, hold on.
I mean, like, put clothes on if you need to first. But
Hastily put on his tunic
great.
and then open the door.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hi. Do you need someone to like wash that paint off of your clothes?
Oh,
Are you good?
that would be
Are
great.
you gonna just like leave it?
I was
or-
gonna try to wash it while I was in the bath.
Okay. Great.
Is there? Did they draw baths for us?
Yeah, we told them last night that you were gonna want a bath in the
That's
morning.
very nice of you. Thank you.
Well, we try sometimes. Cool. Just wanted to like make sure you were okay.
I'm okay. I just kind of thought I had put some stuff behind me, and obviously you have not. And I'm suddenly much more appreciative that I found you guys.
Cool. I mean, ditto. Anyway, we're leaving, so you hopefully won't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Great.
Definitely.
Cool.
After a bath.
You do realize we have to be here for 7 more days, though, right?
Well. Okay.
Eleanor's not leaving for another week.
Okay.
So if there's people that are going to be like attacking you and putting you into alleys, it might be a good idea for us to know something about them.
Well, okay. Maybe
Later.
Maybe we'll talk about it later.
Just a heads up.
Okay, that's fair. Thanks.
Yeah. Have a nice bath. And
Okay,
then I'll leave.
thanks.
Yeah, a couple minutes later, they come with your bath water.
Alright, he will bathe and attempt to wash the thing off his. Try to get as much of it off as he can.
Okay. All right. All bathed, and what are you doing in the morning? Just getting up, getting dressed.
Getting up, getting dressed. Is there a hearth in the common room area
Yeah.
of this inn? Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Just chilling.
Maybe have it smoking a little bowl, pipe, weed, whatever
Smoking
the
a
heck,
bowl?
whatever the heck they're smoking.
There, I mean, again, there's no tavern
Devilish.
connected to this hotel, but there is it's like a
It's like a little
smaller
common room kind of
tavern.
space.
There's the small tavern. This is where you guys had the rude and
It's just
considerate
so, yeah.
waitress.
Yeah.
Before you got your
Bad
room.
5
Right.
minutes.
So it's got that small room. The hearth is connected to that area.
Yeah, okay.
You can get like a light meal if you don't want to wait until 11 o'clock for food.
Now we're going to breakfast.
No.
Okay.
All right.
We roll
So-
down around 9-ish.
Well, his water comes around 9ish.
Oh, crap.
Just a little before 9.
Okay.
I'll join you in the common room,
The
and
common
I'll
area.
yeah, I'll probably ask if they have any fruit, like an apple or something I can munch on.
Yeah.
I go down there and just sit, waiting.
Knowing the timeline, Pip would try to be snappy with his duties and then meet everyone down and try to usher us on.
As you guys are taking off or getting ready to head out, the day clerk,
Oh, our keys.
yes, is like,
We should probably give them their keys.
your,
now.
excuse me, your paperwork says that you guys are
Yes.
Done
So
with your,
sorry.
with your prearranged
Yeah, here you go.
room
Here you
service.
go.
The key.
Yep, during the keys.
Yes.
Puts them away in the room, in the section for them to go clean the rooms.
It was a lovely stay. Thank you.
Thank you for choosing to use your papers here.
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Alright. Meandering on up the hill, you guys walking, trying to get a cart to take you, or
Can we get there on foot in time?
maybe a little close, but yeah.
A little close.
You want to walk?
Are we concerned about getting there? It's better to,
I don't care.
if you're not 5 minutes early, you're 5 minutes late.
Oh God. You sound like my
Or you're
father.
on time.
She hates on me for wanting to walk. She hates on me for taking a car. It's just,
No, I don't care. Either
I'm
way.
walking.
I think you just have a problem with older people that have
I
authority.
do not. I don't know what you're talking about. What would you like to do? No. Walk or ride?
We probably should try and ride.
Okay.
Get
Great.
there a little early.
Is there a cart around somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, you can. There's carriages and stuff going down the road periodically.
I'll try to kind of wave one down. Hello. We are hoping to get passage up to the tier of kings. Is that possible
We
with you?
do have the
and your
necessary
cart?
paperwork.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, if you've got the paperwork, then yeah, I can take you there.
Oh, absolutely. Who has the papers?
I'm gonna need to see those before.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm gonna need to see all of them.
Oh, we all have. Okay.
Yes.
I'll pull mine out.
Yep.
I'm heavily fined if I take people up there. that
Oh,
are
I'm
not-
sure you are.
Yes.
Here you go.
All right, hop in.
Cool.
Grab. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Put him in the cart.
There actually are on the carriages. There are low handrails
Nice.
for people
Probably
of your
not.
stature.
Little steps.
You saw some gnomish
Sounds
shops
helpful.
in the town, so they here and there
There's a
accommodate to the
presence.
smaller folk.
Sure.
Yeah, so you are heading on your way up the penalty. Takes you straight up, makes the stops at the gates on the way up. Guards check his paperwork, check all of your paperwork, let you through. Check, all the way up. And he stops in front of the gates for the castle, the final tier, and lets you all out.
All right.
Guards.
What do we owe you? Do we pay for
I
this?
think the king paid,
I
right?
don't think they just do this for free.
He is no.
Yeah. What do we owe you?
5 silver for the lot of you.
I can
Two.
chip in 2. So
You got silver?
1 between the 2 of you.
I have a silver.
SP is silver, right?
Don't worry, I got this one.
Cool.
9 silver.
Yeah.
Yep. Down to 6 silver.
Most expensive cab fare
Ever.
All right, yeah. So
What is?
Yeah, that's 50 copper.
Electrum. It's stupid. I don't deal with it
Electrum's,
So we're just using-
Electrum's like the currency that like kingdoms trade in.
for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like I don't.
It's like the value of this parcel of land would be another.
Oh no, that sounds confusing.
Yeah. But ironically, Electrum is between silver.
Oh well, I
Yeah.
can't remember.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Between
dumb.
silver and
Oh,
gold?
Electrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like-
it's
Platinum is the high one.
Yeah, that's the high one.
Yeah. Electrum is like, so it's 10 copper to 1 silver, 10 silver to 1
Gold, I thought.
but then it's 5 Electrum to 1 gold, I think.
Oh.
I haven't dealt with
That's
Electrum
this
before, and I
one.
don't care to get into it,
Yeah.
so I ignore it.
Okay, great.
It does not
Also
exist.
Ignoring.
I did go
In
to
my
electrician school. I don't care about Electrum.
Right?
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you pay the carriage man. The guards at the gate check your paperwork, and they usher you in for a guard to show you, as before, through the castle grounds to the chamber where you will be meeting the king.
To the brunch nook.
It's the same. They lead you through.
We yell that as we walk in.
They lead you through the room that you were in previously, but then out onto a balcony overlooking the garden.
Pretty.
And it's a pretty decent sized balcony. It's
Nice.
like half the size of the room itself, which is not this room, half the size of the big ass
Right.
The big room.
room that you were in
big room.
before.
Big patio.
And the king and 3 of the wives are already hanging out there, just sitting at the table, munching on some fruit. Ah, you all decided to return. I enjoyed.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
We couldn't turn down another state dinner or brunch.
Brunch.
Fair enough. I invited you, regardless of your answer. Sit, eat.
Pip will waste no time and not. He will just start eating voraciously.
Can you just kind of like appreciative look? So he doesn't really
Doesn't bring it up.
general morning pleasantries. Asks you how you fared last night. And
Just great.
how are you enjoying the city?
It's interesting. It's different from where I'm from. A little bit.
Say not
Separation.
Yes,
The separation is it's interesting.
the build of the city lends
Yes.
its problems and its boons at the same time.
Cabs are expensive.
Ones that come all the way up here can be, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, any questions, concerns, any issues that should be?
How will the princess and her entourage? Does she just have the one?
Just her handmaiden who
Her
will be
handmaiden?
traveling as her friend more than her servant. She's been her handmaiden for a number of years, and
Yes. How are they planning to travel? Are they taking horses? Are they using a carriage? Or
the first part of your journey is it's a common journey. It's a common thing. It's more like a caravan sort of a situation. People travel from all around. As you know, the gates from place to place open on a schedule. Most of the ships that travel from here to there travel on a schedule. So the first part of your journey, at least, will be. I don't imagine it would be very hard for you to blend in, as there will be a fair amount of the people that you depart with will be making probably the entire journey with you. I don't have exact figures on that because it varies. People change their minds, and there's not really an itinerary of people that are traveling. But average estimate, you'll probably leave through the portal from here to Port Royal with about 200 others. And then out of those, maybe 50 of the same people will board the ship, maybe a little bit less. And then once you get over to Julakar, maybe 20 of those same people, including my daughter, will be in the caravan up to the capital, gaining and losing people as they go. So the first part of it won't be... You won't stick out too much unless you make yourselves. It's after she reaches the capital of Juklian that things might get a little bit more complicated to not be identified as following her. She again has a meeting with the king, and then she'll tour the city a little bit, might visit some of the outlying towns, and then on the return, depending on how much she saw you on the way there and on the way back, it might be just as easy as the way there. Again, common caravans heading to and fro.
And remind me, I can't remember if we discussed this or not last night. Will her handmaiden know that we are there to protect
I
her?
have not told her of this, no. As I stated, they are quite friendly. They are, to my knowledge, pretty fond of each other. So... were I to tell her handmaiden, I'm not 100% certain that she would not.
Tell her.
Yes, that she would keep it secret to herself. It's a risk I've weighed, but I've not come to a conclusion on. It's a difficult read on the relationship. On one hand, my daughter is, for as flightsy as she may seem, she is pretty strong-willed. So exactly the relationship she has with her handmaiden, I'm not sure at what level they'll be traveling. If you would like to try to make that arrangement, that is at your discretion. But I would try to get a read on this situation during travels before so.
Sure. Okay. Well, I don't want to speak for the group too early unless you're okay with it, but I believe that we would like to accept this venture.
Very well. All right, well. I'll have the papers drawn up to before you depart today to give you your free rooms for the remainder of the week that you're here before you depart, as well as your travel papers there and back. And I'll have my Master of Coin bring you the 150 to prepare for your journey.
Great.
Good.
He waves and somebody brings in more food and drinks and stuff like that.
Mimosas.
Wingardium Mimosa.
Yes.
You get paid in jelly beans.
Yes, the bursar brings out a bag of jelly
owe
beans.
a bag of jelly beans.
This is your payment.
Wow, you just really went crazy with the Easter candy, didn't you?
It's an investment.
As one does.
Right.
If I can find this paper. There we go.
Have you guys tried these eggs? These eggs are amazing.
I've had like 5 of them.
Oh man.
I had one, but it was good.
Whoa, you're missing out. The second one's the better one.
These waffles. The waffles are where it's at.
I still don't understand why you don't just give her an axe and send her on her way. Pipes up the dwarven wife.
Oh no. What's her name again? Drew.
Drew, yeah. Was it made clear to us which wife it was her mother? I assume it was one of the elves.
It was
right?
the
Well, there's
no.
2 elves, 2 elven wives, correct?
It was Sylvana, I think.
I think it was just. I was discussed
We did
which
ask.
one was her daughter.
We did ask. I just don't remember, and I did not write that down.
Alacio.
Oh, so it was the other one. Okay.
You had 50-50 shot.
I had a 50-50 shot and I was wrong.
And you were wrong!
What else
Is
no?
Alacia at breakfast with us?
Yes. She is one of the 3 that is present.
My queen.
Yes.
Anything else you want to tell us about your daughter that might be prudent for us to know?
Of use.
She, as my husband stated, she seems a bit flighty, but she is strong-willed, as he said, and she's a little bit tougher, I think, than people give her credit for. I don't think that she is unprepared for this journey. She may be perfectly fine the entire time without your intervention, even if she gets into a scuffle here and there, which I think would honestly be kind of good for her to learn the ins and outs of the world, as long as she doesn't get mortally injured.
So she's trained to fight.
I mean, she's received some training. She's not trained to be a knight or anything along those lines, but she can probably defend herself to a point.
Not quite the swordsman that her father is.
No, not quite. Not many are, though.
Any enemies that we should know about?
Not that I can think of. She's not left the kingdom, and
Any gambling debts or anything?
I think we'd be more concerned about enemies of her father.
Yeah.
More so than herself.
oh well. I mean, tensions between the nations are what they are. But I mean, she's traveling on an allied ship. She's traveling within our own lands, and then she's traveling through an allied kingdom. I don't foresee any issues of that nature. We don't have any. We may not be allied with most of the other kingdoms, but I'd like to think that we have a general understanding of each other and no direct conflicts that I'm aware of. I've not made the enemies my father has, and most of those issues have been dealt with to my knowledge.
All right.
Past grievances assuaged and such.
Good.
So,
I think that was all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'd like to know what's in these eggs.
I do not know. I just eat them.
Well, they're great.
They're very delicious. I'm not quite sure what they're...
You mind if I take a biscuit for the road?
Please do.
Cool, thanks. I'm gonna take 2.
Flatfish in my pocket.
Yeah, why don't you put one in each pocket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have flatfish in my pocket.
I'll pass,
Don't.
thanks. I'm not trying to
Do not.
puke in front of royalty.
Do not take
If you're a loaf of that, whatever you called it, bread. I don't.
Oh yes, a loaf. Yes.
Bring one of your. I don't know what the hell you put on it. Just bring it.
The good bread. The good bread from the middle here, yes.
Oh no, this is This is different from anything that's been on the table thus far. This is
New bread.
this is a
Is it cinnamon roll bread?
no.
Sorry, that was mean. I know. I got really excited. I really like cinnamon roll.
No, I get it. I get
It's
it.
good.
There's a great place down in the commerce
Oh, well.
I can point you to.
Might have to,
Cinnamon roll
might
place?
have to
They
check
make
that out.
they make pastries of that sort.
I mean, we've got 7 days
good,
here,
yeah.
so
Yes, I can give you the information for it.
Okay.
yes.
I'd appreciate that. That'd be good.
I get down there at least once a month to that specific place. It's worth it. If you're going to be in the commerce, it's good stuff.
Pastries are. We had some lovely quesadilla. Quesadilla, is that what they're called?
Oh yes.
Quesadilla.
It's the
Yes,
quesadilla.
we had some lovely food on our way up here.
Don't get the
other day.
quesadilla from any of the restaurants. Only get them from the street vendors.
Oh, okay.
If it's sold in the shops, it's edible,
the real
but
stuff.
it's edible, but it's not the quality that you get from the street vendors.
That's good to know.
Street armadillo is
The
better.
local tips.
So takes a while for them to make up the paperwork and get together the coin for you guys. In that time, one of the people comes out from what you presume is the direction of the kitchen, and comes out and brings just a long loaf of bread. It's got what looks to be some rosemary sprinkled on top, and it smells delicious and fresh baked and better than any of the breads that are on the table that you've tasted before. You're not sure exactly what's in there. Maybe some saffron, who knows what else. But
The kitchen was holding out on us.
it gives your mouth, your mouths start watering just at the smell of it. But feel free, this is free to take on your journey, or at least for the day. It's
Are you gonna hold on to that hunk of bread?
and it's a substantial full loaf of
I
bread.
just want to try it with some butter.
Yeah, definitely eat some.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you can have as much as you would like of the bread and whatever other foods that you would like while you're here. And then eventually they bring out your new papers.
Great.
They bring out a pinprick finger, finger prick, and they bring out the contract that show for the stipulations of what he would like you to do, the gold that you'll get paid on your return, the gold he's paying out to you now. Is anybody going to read it in its entirety?
Yes.
Looking for anything specific?
I will be perusing the entire document.
Yeah, I
Oh, a
mostly just.
contract. I've never signed a contract before. Where do I sign?
Oh, okay. Why don't you hold off on just.
But it's so official.
Yeah, it is. It is very,
We need
very
to read it
official. It's from a
first.
king.
Okay.
I would just want to look mostly for the question that I asked last night of what happens to us if something happens to the daughter.
You see nothing in there talking about punishment if something happens to her.
Cool.
It is pretty much exactly to his word of what he described to you last night.
And it's 1 month travel.
Much.
1 month there.
I thought it was
Right.
going good, like 6 months.
It's like 6
Oh.
months worth of,
Oh.
because it's
It was
3
less
months
than
to the other kingdom, to the other
Yeah.
capital,
Oh,
It's a
okay.
long
And then
boat
a
ride.
month at the other capital, and,
and then a
3
month.
months.
Yes.
And then
So it's like
however
7 months total.
long. Got it.
Yeah.
Can they
Told you it
get
was gonna be
copies
a
of
while.
the contract?
I mean, I can have additional copies drafted up. I would think it best not to carry it with you during your travels in case something happens to you.
I heard people say that.
That they want a copy?
They want copies. Okay.
Yeah. But you grew up in the woods.
Is there an addendum for this loaf in the contract? Because this is a good loaf.
That's a gift.
Oof. You are a generous king, let me tell you. You got more apple butter? Can we get some more apple butter?
Got some truffle butter here.
Ooh, yep. I'm putting that all over that.
So you read. It's pretty much true to his word. It lays out the route that you're supposed to take with her to the best of his knowledge, to the other capital. the fact that she might visit some of the outlying towns, and then the travel back. Lays out that you are to just, if avoidable, do not interact with her, or if possible, do not interact with her unless she's in dire need of your assistance. And in the instance that you do have to interact with her, you are by no means to let on that you were hired by her father to do so. And yeah, just in that you were to just see her home safely to the best of your ability. But that if something happens to her beyond your control, you just don't get paid the 1,000 gold.
And this pinprick thing, did we discuss that last night?
I think it might be just like a blood sign, signing with blood or something.
It's you sign your name or whatever your scribble is if you don't know how to write, and then a drop of your blood on the contract.
So what's the verdict? Can I sign this yet? I'm really excited. This is my first time signing a contract. The king of all people.
Yes, Pip. Why don't you go ahead and be the first to sign?
Woo! A very large and unnecessarily flowery script. Yeah. Lodoir Pip.
Oh, right.
Thank you very much.
Gotta get the full name on there.
Yeah.
I think this pen's broke. I should break this one. It's not working either.
Seriously?
I'll just stick with a pencil.
What did you do?
Let the record show that all of the other pencils have been
Work fine.
continually
Work
working fine.
And nobody will loan me theirs.
No.
I'll just stick with a pencil.
I've got a regular mechanical pencil that you can break if you want to.
No, I'll just keep this pencil.
This spins really nice sometimes.
What
Seriously.
happened?
I'll try to not tune in on the next mechanical pencil stream because I'll probably ruin that one too.
I don't even know how you would break this. I don't understand. You have confused me, sir. You have confused me greatly.
Can you
I don't even know how you
went
break this.
through the...
I tried that.
and it went through?
Talent.
It's
a talent.
It's a knack. It's a thing.
Yeah.
That's the stopper.
Can I eat one of these?
No, that's
Yeah,
a piece
go
of...
for it. I put them out there for. Whatever.
Oh. What is that?
Big jelly beans call my name. My dice came with a bunch of stickers. And now I'm upset with them.
No, this is where it
I
goes
almost
through.
put my wormwood sticker on my phone case.
It goes through
But
here.
I've got this little kickstand.
It's rubber.
Yeah, I don't...
Is that on your...
It's on my case.
Oh.
So
Now
I
it
don't want to
goes.
cover it up.
It doesn't
No,
stop.
stop,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I could get like an X-Acto knife and like slice it out. So then
Anyway,
That's
I'll
true, you
fix
could do
that
that.
later.
the whole stream's tuning into for pencil repairs.
Right?
Pencil repair. That's next Friday.
Next Friday, pencil repairs. Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
So yeah, so Pip finishes signing the contract. Very...
Oh, what a rush. Thanks, guys. You guys want to try?
We
you
kinda have
gotta
to.
you gotta poke your finger and put some of your blood on there too.
Oh, okay.
He was thinking about it too
I
much.
was, but I got a lot less blood than you do, so it takes a lot more.
You're
I
fine.
gotta be
You
very
careful.
cognizant about my blood
You're
use.
fine.
All right.
Yeah. Scribble scrabble.
Scribble scrabble.
And tip and tap.
All
Can
right.
I poke my
needs
finger
help?
with my own
Nope,
dagger?
nope,
Help?
nope. I can do that myself.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, but I'm gonna use my own dagger to cut my finger.
Yeah.
Do you want to use the communal needle?
I don't. I don't. Yeah, Calypso will share a lot of things. Needles and
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody signs the contract. Your souls are now forfeit. No. Yeah, so he just kind of same as last time. You have a week, so he invites you to just stick around and have as much brunch as you'd like. And then, head on back down to the city and just use your week. And then he would like you to kind of just peruse the paintings inside to get kind of familiar with how she looks, so that you are prepared for that. And then,
And then he throws all of his writing utensils against the wall for some reason.
Noel is fired.
Oh.
No mechanical pencil for you.
Roll a new character.
Yeah. DM damage.
It just means that you'd have Tim the Tool Man to deal with, which would be a whole different campaign.
Yep.
Did you actually eat the black ones?
Yeah, they're black licorice. They're delicious.
Yeah.
And gross.
No, thank you.
Good, more
Disgusting.
for
The
Disgusting.
pink ones
me.
taste
More
like
for
pumpkin.
me.
Let's go Blues.
Fresh.
Let's go Blues is for the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
Which both from Missouri, both St. Louis Blues fans.
I was telling that probably your dad would take that shirt off his back.
Yeah, probably. Well, my dad has several of his own. So yeah,
We've got a week to kill.
you've got a week to kill.
yeah.
You can stick around town. You can go out of
They're
town a
all
little
150
bit.
gold.
They do give you your 150 gold each.
Besides perusing the paintings and all that, could I take up some minor work for part of the week to earn some extra coin?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proficient in carpenter's tools, so I can find like a carpentry shop to like.
Do you have?
I do have
You're
carpenter. I'm proficient and I have them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, do like some piecework or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find some like
little extra coin.
some repair jobs.
Yeah.
Make some extra coin to the 150 you just got.
Hey, you know, every little bit helps.
You never know.
You never really know.
You never know.
And then I'll have more money than everybody else. So, you know.
All right. So yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
the
you're
moral
able
high
to
ground.
you're able to find some day labor work.
Sure.
Throughout the week.
Okay.
Is anybody else wanting to do anything specific throughout the
I
week?
want to be selling wild like game, probably hunting and selling it.
So you're gonna go outside of the town to go to the. There's some smaller forests nearby. Not anything big enough to even be on this map, but some smaller outlying forests that you could go to. Are you going by yourself, or are you taking anybody else with you?
I'm not. I don't know if anybody want.
What are you doing?
I'm hunting just to sell stuff in town. Like gathering wild berries and stuff.
I'd probably
and
go
exotic
for like
mushrooms.
I'd go for like a day.
You can come
just
and pick
watch.
mushrooms with me, get crazy, and then sell them.
Yeah. Pick some berries and be like, wow, nature is just boring.
This is what the peasants do.
Yeah. Go for a day and then be like, okay, I'm good with that.
Done.
All right.
Have my
Pip,
outdoor time.
what are you doing with your week, Pip?
Pip would like to find a gnomish tinkerer's shop.
Okay. There's that one that you saw previously. Well, it is a shop of such things of which you saw some gnomish work in the window.
Gotcha. If that's the closest he can get, he'll happily just more or less spend his free time hanging out there. If they will have him just examining and playing and maybe offering to help repair or tinker with some small mechanical devices.
Okay. How are you guys, or are you guys sticking in touch with each other? And are you going back to the Galloping Horse for your stay, or are you
Probably.
going somewhere?
We'll probably meet
Yeah,
at the end of
I
the
don't
day,
see
like
why
in the
not.
common room,
Yeah.
and hang out and
Staying at
have
the
dinner.
Galloping Horse and
I'd probably keep a pretty close eye on Pip for most of the week.
Yeah,
just to
Pip's
make
not
sure
trying
that-
to. Pip also definitely wants to hang out with the people as much as possible.
Yeah.
He feels suddenly exposed.
Okay.
whereas previously he thought himself pretty well taken care of.
And I'll definitely be advertising where I'm going and what I'm doing, but
Okay.
I'll be there most of the day, I guess.
Okay. So, first day, you're looking for work.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hi. Isekai.
All right, you find some work you can actually start on that day.
Alright.
You get down the hill enough to catch the tail end of some day labor work that you can start on, and they'll have you back the next day as well if you're available.
Great.
Seeing your proficiency with the tools and such. Uneventful.
Okay.
So you're going with the first. So what are you doing for the rest of your day? You figure from a tracking point, it's probably too late in the day to get out and catch good game. You want to get out early in the morning for that. If you're just going to go hunting berries and things like that, you have plenty of day left. So
I'm not going to bother to go outside of the city today.
Today, okay. So
Maybe
what
just like walk around the tier of commerce and see
what there is.
What's there. And
You're showing me the life of.
This is what a city looks like. These are called buildings.
These are clothes that you can
They're
buy.
not trees or bushes.
When she makes that comment, you know of, back on Kigstow, an entire city that is built inside of trees, that it's molded around as treants have grown. It's a moving, roving city. There's rooms and stuff built into these massive treants.
That creature, like that humanoids live in or work in.
They're just cities.
Okay, how do we go there? That sounds.
That's very
Awesome.
far away.
Well, yeah, but someday
One day.
after this whole,
We'll have
kind of like
we'll
a
have
crap ton
some
of money when we're done with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a massive, not like super massive, it's nowhere near the size of this city, but it's probably a grove of about 50 treants that are all super massive.
And what creatures live there?
Mostly, yeah, humanoids.
Humanoids?
Yeah, humans, elves, some.
Okay. So nothing like weird.
It's part of the free cities,
Okay.
so it's pretty mixed. But you won't find things like gnolls or goblins or kobolds. You'd find dragonborn, some tieflings, humans, elves, gnomes, dwarves.
And where was that?
That's in the other world.
On Kigstow, the planet of Kigstow.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah. They mostly roam around within the area, the scope of the Kajwood.
Oh.
Yeah.
My neighbors.
Yeah, that's why you're familiar.
I know
with
them, yeah.
I've been there.
Noel would also be familiar with them, but he's not here right now.
No, I'm elsewhere.
Yeah.
Doing woodworking.
Yeah.
Why is that in so many quotes?
Because he hides things. He's hiding
does.
stuff.
It's very
And
fulfilling.
So, Pip, for this first day, are you sticking with them, or are you going to find the Tinker
For the
Shop?
first day, I'll stick with him because he had too many eggs, and he's not into trying to impress anybody right now.
All
Too
right.
many eggs.
By walking behind us because we don't want that air in front of us.
It would have to rise quite a bit to get to you, though.
He rises.
All right, so you hear that conversation about the city as well, the roaming city. So as the lot of you, the three of you, are roaming around, let me find my papers for this. Let's get this put off to the side because we don't need this.
Papers, please.
Papers, please. As a guard approaches you and says, "Papers, please. You must show me your papers."
Such a boring but addicting game.
Huh?
You ever played that game? Oh, it's on Steam. It's called Papers, Please. And,
I played it.
Yeah, and you're like a border guard between East and West Germany.
What's the name of this country?
Oh, it's something ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's basically like you're a border guard on this country, and your entire job is to check people's passports. And so you say Pipras Place, and then they like present their passport, but you have to like match the picture, and like then like you get little memorandums that are like, anybody that says that they were born between these days are suspicious, and you're supposed to like check them and all this stuff. And if you like happen to let like a terrorist in or whatever, then you get
lose the game.
demoted.
Lose your job as a guard.
Yeah, but there's you're supposed to like try and capture people that are trying to infiltrate the country and all. It's a really silly bureaucratic like game that is just oddly fun.
Somehow really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of achievements for it, which is always interesting.
Gotta get them all.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking the city, having your conversation about the massive roving city and explaining to Moira the ins and outs of how
Stationary
cities and general populace work and communicate and bathe on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I had 2
And sleep-
baths
sleep
in a row.
In beds.
Yeah.
The first one wasn't actually.
An elderly female human comes running out of a shop, and like slams the door behind her. Son of a bitch!
Us?
No, she's just staring at the shop.
Oh.
Is there a sign for the
Are
shop?
you okay?
Is that the name of the store?
Yeah, I look up at the sign.
It is. What's her name? What did I mark her name as? It's Beverly's Fine Clothings.
Oh.
Beveries?
Yes. Beverly's Fine Clothings.
And she's looking at the shop.
Yes, with the door slammed
And she
shut.
slammed the door. Right?
She's a well-dressed woman, elderly. She's got. She's kind of short, a little bit obese. Short, curly brown hair. She's standing there, staring at this shop, and like, she's obviously a little bit panicked.
Are you okay over there?
I got into the basement again.
What
They-
did? What?
I don't know what it is, if it's some of the clothing that I purchased from foreign stuff, or if it's the stuff that I use to keep the moths out. But they keep tunneling in. This is the 4th time this year.
Who's they?
Rats.
Rats.
Oh.
D&D tropes.
Oh.
They keep tunneling in, and they tear up the cloths for their nests.
I mean, if you get to catch them, they make really good gloves for winter.
Is that true?
Yeah, the fur.
Rats, though? Anyway.
They're small.
Well, sure.
Some of them.
Well, my fine lady, might I have a proposal for you? We 3 happen to be fine pest control professionals.
warriors.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Actually, yes. Well, we had a team. We have a 4th
Yes.
employee of ours, but we.
He's part-time.
Yeah.
We're on the fence
Fine
about it.
clothing.
But might I offer our services to rid you of such a excuse me, pest of a problem?
Good one.
Well, I don't believe that you are pest control people, even in the
You
slightest.
don't know me. I'm sorry, did I say out loud that?
I do see that you are decently armed, at least. I could make it worth.
They're just rats.
They're rats.
They're just rats.
Are you okay? You
I mean, yeah, I get 2 gloves and
yeah.
2 boot covers.
But I mean, the gloves thing, as atrocious as that sounds, you could get plenty of gloves out of them. But I saw at least one that you could make a cloak for this one.
Oh, that's a big rat.
Are you sure it's a rat?
Yes. Well, it seemed to be. It looks the same as the smaller ones, just much larger. I would make it worth your while if you could get rid of them for me. There are some local services that I could employ, but if you're willing to take care of it for less than they are, then...
I think that
Not only will we do it for less, we will do it better. I guarantee it.
I do have really good bait in my purse right now.
you're right. You could poison some of those rats with that fish. Should we get Noel for this?
Yes, we have to have our employee with us.
It's true.
She just stares at you
We
like...
need one
She's not
more
much taller than you.
in
She's
our
pretty short,
ranks.
but she's just like...
Do we know? You told us where you're at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, what are you closing up shop until this is done, or what's your time frame here, Miss? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
I'm Beverly
Beverly.
Mortimer.
Is it Beverly or is it Mortimer?
Beverly Mortimer.
Oh. Well, Miss Mortimer, your shop is in the best hands. Let me tell you.
It's true. We're very talented.
Well, if anything goes missing, at least I know where you'll be. But if you can rid me of these pests, then I'll pay you for it.
Okay.
Go
That's good.
get your compatriot and...
Yes. Our employee. We'll be back.
Sure thing. And...
We'll go.
My brain's stuck on Beverly.
Beverly. My name is Beverly.
No, it's just because my weird loopy tired brain is like, because every time we touch, that's all I hear in my head.
Wow.
Just over and over. Welcome to my head.
That's
So-
the best thing.
On that note, we will do a quick break for, since we're not doing our session 1 long ass stream.
Yes.
We'll do a quick break for restroom, drink refills, things of that nature. I will stick around for a second and check some of the questions that we might have in chat, and then we'll resume in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to go full BRB here for a second while I myself also use the restroom.
Because every time we touch.
We'll be right back.
From that.
Nature, you nasty.
Nature, you nasty.
you nasty.
And that's
You
the
make
comeback from Break quote.
Yep.
Nature, you nasty. All right, so
Nasty nature.
all right, so let's go to the audience for some questions. Moderators, if you guys have been keeping track of any questions, hit me up with some of those while we're coming back from our break. I think I saw in passing a question about the alignments of the party. I'm not sure if that was answered by the scrolling cards on screen. But we've got chaotic good for Pip, chaotic neutral for Calypso, chaotic neutral for Noel, and chaotic neutral for Moira. Pip is the only one that is inherently good.
And
Some of us choose to be that way.
yeah, I've never played a neutral character before, so I'm experimenting.
You're trying to find that line
Yes, I am.
and walk it.
I've never played a character, period.
Yes, girl. Well,
Let's see, what other questions have we had? Question: can Adam stop singing?
let's go. He's so distracted.
Do you want popcorn?
Any good loot at the fantasy thrift
No,
store?
I was pointing out
Not really.
that you also had the stream.
I did.
Yeah.
Should have closed it.
And then we had the Let's Go Blues. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Although we lost today, but
Oh, sad. Let's see. The party apparently killed somebody got killed by zombie Bill Murray apparently
Where?
in the adventure within the chat.
Oh.
6 Foot Gnome, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Why did you bring
Niles DZ, thank you very much for the
There's
follow.
more.
Welcome to the Ironwood Tavern family. Clumsy, thank you very much for the host. How you doing tonight if you're actually still there? Any other questions? Don't think so. All right. Resist urge to make terrible pun. Give in.
Run away.
Give in, Kanan.
Give in to that
Away.
urge.
Did you not
Give
hear
in,
the
Con.
every time we touch joke?
As long as it is
They didn't
relatively,
get to hear the kiss from a rose one,
Yeah,
though.
the kiss from a rose ones.
Yeah.
That's a special moment.
That is.
as long as it's a
just for us.
relatively
It has to
clean
happen,
pun,
though.
It's just for the
fire
stream.
away. Pun away. All right, so you guys track down Noel at his job site.
Yes.
I'm a carpenter. A carpenter.
Carpenter.
A carpenter.
what are you doing?
Hammering a thing.
Why are you hammering? What are you
Carpentry.
making?
I think it's a building.
You're repairing one of the dilapidated buildings in the commons.
All right.
The tier of masses.
We may need you to take a little break from that. Just for a little bit.
Your day labor time is almost over anyway.
Well, okay, I'll be done shortly.
Oh, great.
How
We
convenient.
have
Why?
a just helpless young maiden. That
She's
us.
an old lady that
Need
needs
us
a
to do
lot
what?
of help.
Clear
Just-
out her basement.
No. She's paying.
The knickknacks?
No.
She needs us to fulfill
They're
the
kinda
D&D
alive.
trope.
Oh,
Just rats.
Just rats.
rats? Okay.
Just little rats.
Okay. Did you buy any traps or?
No, yeah, we just came to get you.
No, we just
Also, she
Sure.
said she'd pay us, and also, in case she asks, you're our employee.
employee,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right,
We're
let's go.
exterminating
Gotta go. All right, bye.
the employee.
Okay. Finish up my work and then I guess I'm
Oh,
going
yeah, I
with
guess we
them.
start to leave and then
I
wait.
guess we can just like stand there and watch him.
Yeah.
Yep. As I hammer things.
Hammer things. Hammer
Yep.
time.
Hammer time.
This is very near a Tim the Tool Man. I've got a tool belt on him.
Right?
Yeah. And then wait.
All right. So Noel finishes up his work.
Right.
You were only there for a half day, so they will pay you sure there's a chart for that somewhere.
I think it's in the.
Probably in the DMG.
It's in the PHP.
But yeah, they'll pay you for half a day's labor. You can find that coin amount. Make your way back to Beverly's Fine Clothing, and she's still standing outside, waiting for you guys to come back.
How long did she wait?
Like half an hour.
Oh, okay.
It was literally right at the end of his day that this occurred.
Beverly, this is our employee that we told you about. His name is Noel.
I don't work for anybody.
And we are gonna go take care of these rats for you.
But before we do, more importantly, the question of compensation came
Yes.
up, and we would just like some solid statements in regards to that.
I
So,
suppose I could give you a gold each to take care of this rat problem.
a gold for each rat?
A gold each for you.
Each rat,
No, for you. A gold for each of you. I can get a service to do it for less than that, but if you...
Could we also maybe have like a 5% discount on some of your clothes?
What about store credit?
Sure. I can give you a discount if you're willing to spend that gold back in my shop, sure.
Well, maybe, depending on what you have.
Darling, I have a hat you would look splendid in.
Oh, well, I'm sure you have many that I would look splendid in. But
No, just one.
That's beside the point.
But all right, so
You look okay in most of them, but you
Okay,
look splendid.
thank you.
All right,
You look
so now,
splendid in them.
It's
Okay,
not for
So
Beverly.
hey, actually, I really think that you will find at the end of our tenure here into your employment that we are doing a wonderful job, and I think it would be worth significantly more than one gold each.
Maybe a hat.
And yes, hat would be nice. See the hole in the. Anyway, I would like to try to persuade her to pay us more money.
Go for it.
As he's doing that, can I cast Charm Person on her?
Oh shoot!
the
She
what?
just got real.
Just going for it.
Damn.
What?
Charm person.
Charm Person.
So let's deal with your persuasion
All
first, because she's casting this
right.
as you're persuading.
Yeah, just kind of.
Oh man, that is my second natural one of the night.
I guess he's not for everyone.
God
damn it.
To stop.
No.
I like it.
Well, I think you're wrong, but we'll still accept the work. Thank you.
All right, and you cast Charm Person. What's your DC?
Yeah, I said it. So 14.
I'm having second thoughts about hiring you.
Well, about
What happens when you fail Charm Person?
Oh, no. Like, I have a lot of experience killing animals.
It's true.
I mean, look at it.
She looks at your antlers.
She lived in the woods.
I grew up in the woods.
She's mad dogging you.
I'm just kind of staring.
Hey, she threw shade first about the hat thing.
It's not wrong.
Whatever that's worth.
She knows what she tried to do, though.
Plus, honestly, I would like
I
if
mean-
we get paid, like to buy something more decent.
Try that again and I'll call the guards.
Try what again?
Let's just get down to this basement.
To the rats.
So we're killing rats.
All right.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the
rats.
To defeat the puns.
Defeat all these puns that I keep making.
So yes, so she opens the door.
Thanks, Beverly. Anything we should know about down there? Other than the
There's
rats?
lots of rats.
Trying to avoid destroying more clothing than the rats.
Noted.
Noted.
Sounds like she's told us everything. Let's go down there.
I really wish it was Noel making all these puns.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty out of character, but I think that would be great.
Yeah, and she shuts the door behind you after you all go in.
Okay.
Hey.
So,
Is it dark down here?
I wish I had battle music prepared to put on, but I don't.
I'm really, really kind of experiencing pre-PTSD from our other campaign,
Yeah.
Emma Rats.
There was also
When he said rats, I was like a swarm of rats? Like 2 of them?
Is there any... Or is it like a staircase into a basement?
Yes.
Is there any light down here?
There's some like a lantern hanging on the wall that she usually carries down with her, and then there's more lanterns downstairs that she would have lit had there not been rats.
Rats.
And the basement, as you go down, opens up, and it is the entire footprint of the building in size. Like there's storage boxes and things along those lines. As you're going down the stairs, you can make perception checks.
Please. Pip is going to slide a dagger out of his out of his chest, like this sheath on the side.
22.
13.
7.
You'd almost think basements were my favorite
24.
for terrain.
10 plus your die roll plus your
26.
Let me guess, first.
No.
Yeah.
No, your die roll plus.
Oh, this perception. Okay.
This
so
is
16.
Yeah, this is only for when I'm trying to determine if you just notice things
okay.
automatically.
So 16.
So Noel, you hear the squeaking of many rats faintly off to the back corner.
They're over there.
Is it
want some light?
is it an open floor plan, or are there rooms
More
in the
light would not
basement?
be a bad idea. Could you do like a sustained light? Or
Actually, let me squeeze in between you guys here.
Ooh.
So you come down the stairs.
Bam.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we're gonna have Lord of the Rings music. It's gonna be great.
Looks pretty open.
And there are columns that hold up. And I will switch the view here momentarily. And then there are scattered boxes around, crates of stuff, and then there's a cellar, looks like a cellar way up that way for bringing in larger boxes and stuff downstairs.
So that's a staircase
Like
up.
an outside thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, just random crates scattered throughout.
And he pointed to which direction that he heard them from?
Pointed to back over that way.
That way?
And then where did that box go? First of all,
Yeah. Oh,
is that actually? You can kind of see that. There's a mouse.
okay. I was like,
Yeah, it's a little bit. A little bit more.
Closer.
There.
There we go. Just do that for now.
there's glass in the middle.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't still have dark vision.
I think we all do except him. Oh no, do gnomes have? They do. But you don't.
I'm a normal Hume.
Hume.
Do we else have dark vision or low light vision?
I think I have.
I have dark vision. But I had asked if you wanted
pretty
more
sure I
light.
do,
Do
too.
you have like a anything on you?
I came from a job site, so I don't have like my pack with me. No. Yeah.
Like a tool belt on?
Yeah. I'm wearing like a tool belt. It's got like some hammers on there. There's like a little thing of nails.
I do have a hunting trap with me.
I'm gonna cast light on your hammer.
On the hammer that's on my belt.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's just got
Cool.
light radiating from his belt.
I'll use.
Yeah.
I'm the black jelly bean.
Because I don't feel
I
like digging
thought
through here to
that
find the
it might be
actual.
easier for you to see. What is it?
Oh, I have to sort through this box of things at some point to put these in an order where I can find them easily.
Yeah, some
can
butthead
use
went
my,
through that and then
You can
jumbled
use
it all
my
up.
Mushu mini. I
They
have
jumbled
here.
all around, just being
Okay.
transported. Nice. All right, so we'll do.
2 Mulan references. Doing great.
Mushu?
So we'll do this as our cleric.
You know the girl
Heyo.
from the Fa Mulan meme or whatever with the
We'll
chick
do
who,
this
like,
as-
did that for her
And
high
we're,
school. You know,
Do
she
that
went
as
to a low
normal.
high school up in Beaverton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that is Pip.
Oregonian.
Little Pip.
You're
Let
not
it
a
be
black
known
jelly
that Pip
bean
is
anymore.
much more attractive than this.
Well, you
went
know,
down
debatable.
First, probably.
Hmm.
I'll be behind you.
Okay, I won't be the black jelly bean.
No, Pip's cool with being last.
I need a back scratcher so I can like move stuff
use a
around on the
ruler.
table. It's not quite long enough.
No, but it's better than no.
So I cast light on Noel's hammer that
It
was
was the
on his
hammer that's on my
belt.
tool belt.
So,
Yeah,
but it emits 20 feet of 20 feet of light, and then 20 feet outside of that of dim light.
And then those of us with dark vision can see almost the entire basement. So,
Yeah.
is there any obvious rats?
Not presently from where you are.
What's,
No.
what's this business back here? What,
That's a
That's-
stairway
That's the cellar door.
cellar
Okay.
out to the outside.
Okay.
Can I take just like a little piece of like a dry ration that I have and just kind of toss it out here into the middle of the room?
Sure.
Do not open that fish bag.
I will,
Now is not the time.
well, I didn't bring my bow with me because I was on a job site, so all I have with... What? We didn't go back to the...
God, we should have done that.
So I'm just being honest.
We-
like, all I have on me is
We
knives.
should write him up.
We should.
Write him up.
Doctor's pay.
Actually, you know what? I've got
Domesticated rat.
I've got 2 daggers, and I did bring my short sword. 'Cause it's,
I have a scimitar and a staff.
yeah.
I have hunting traps.
All right. So you're gonna throw out a piece of dried rations.
Yeah, just kind of like over here in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Just see if anything happens.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
Nothing.
I'm gonna move like a couple this way, and I'm just gonna be ready with a knife to throw or a dagger, or whatever. I'm throwing a knife. Yeah,
I'll
throwing a
kind of
dagger.
go this way.
As you two move into the room, everybody roll initiative.
Hey!
This is our first initiative, you guys. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I was specifically like
I got a
Pokemon music,
fantastic
but this
number
works.
1.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a cool. I got.
I was just
also
making
did
noise,
not roll
so-
well. I haven't rolled above a 10 all night.
That's great.
Yeah. So
Two
what?
natural
5?
ones.
Put that down there.
Yes, you had. Yeah, so you had 5.
I have 5.
5. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What does that mean?
Your location
Determines the order.
in the order.
Well, it means you're low on the totem pole.
The low man on the totem pole is actually a compliment because the important people got put at the bottom.
The strong ones.
Interesting.
True story.
I believe you.
Low man on the totem pole is not actually an insult.
Yeah.
All right. What was so we had a 1, a 5, and a 6.
10.
So
There's an NPC?
Well, those are the rats.
The monsters.
The monsters.
The
We're no
Bad
longer referring to them
creatures.
as rats.
18.
Things have changed.
upside down
The
knoll.
only competent person in the group.
Well, having a plus 4 to your initiative really helps.
It helps. Yes.
Didn't help
All right.
me.
So, Noel, it is your turn.
Well, I was kind of holding an action to throw a knife, so I'm throwing a knife.
Well, they aren't.
Oh,
in
there
your,
isn't anything.
They're not in your view
Oh,
yet.
so I can't see anything yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
That's what I'm doing. Is I'm holding an action when there's a rat or a rat-like thing or whatever appears.
Okay. An enemy.
When an enemy appears.
You throw a knife. Okay. Calypso.
We don't see anything yet.
Not as of yet. No.
Okay, but we heard them coming from this direction.
Noel heard them coming from that direction.
Right, but you pointed
Yeah, I kind of like indicated over there.
that they're over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at, and I will also hold. Can I hold a spell? Can I hold an action?
You can ready an action to cast a spell.
I'm going to ready an action to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Doesn't that shoot down from the sky? They're going to burn a hole in
Sacred Flame? Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
That's a...
I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah, no, that's a different one.
No, that's fine.
Sacred Flame comes from my hand.
You're right. I was thinking of a different one that, like, pillar of fire, like, comes down from the sky. Like, you're going to burn a hole in this woman's shop.
Yeah, no, I'm level 1.
Minimal damage. We're level 1 or level 0?
You're level 1.
Level 1.
Oh, hello.
But we might as well be level 0.
Your
Yeah.
your events leading up to this point, including the competition that you took place in, are kind of what gets you to level 1 from being a commoner. Pip,
How tall are these crates right here?
short, tall enough to hide you.
Like completely? Can I see over them, or
You could see over them.
that's it?
Yeah, they're like shipping crates.
Okay. Well,
You're so angry looking.
I'm much prettier in real life, I promise. Pip will hop down the stairs to that location, and then can I make a perception check to try to see any foes in the area?
You sure can.
All right, let's hope I roll better. I'll take like a 12. I'd be happy with a 12. Boom!
And wasted it on our
That's
perception
fine.
check.
That's fine.
You know
What
what
a
every
waste.
rat is within like a 2-mile radius.
Yeah, you are certain that there are rats in that back corner. It sounds like a bunch of small ones, and then maybe a big one.
But I can't see them.
You can't see them from where you are currently. No,
Is it because
Might be the
they're hidden
nutcracker.
behind this thingy?
Yes.
Gotcha.
they
Okay, well-
they are literally just out of sight.
Gotcha. Well, Pip will call out and point again to reinforce what Noel had said. They're that way, and then
Triangulated.
yeah,
Definitely over there.
and then do I still have an action left
Um,
ready?
Your perception check. You also noted that there is a hole in the wall here, where they appear to maybe have come in from.
How big is that?
Big enough for you could probably squeeze through it.
Gotcha.
We're gonna send you back to kill them with again.
In that case,
Hive.
in that case,
First blood.
Pip will also point out there's a hole down yonder, over there. And then, do I still have an action to ready, or was that
Just a hole?
more or less
Probably a rat hole.
my things?
I mean, you were taking your turn to kind of check the area out and
Very
perceive
cool.
everything.
I still have my dagger out, and then I'll just hang out and.
I mean, you'd still be able to take a reaction. So, at that point, hearing the commotion. So at this point, if that's within your range to throw, you can throw your dagger.
That's within my 60 feet range.
It is within your 60 feet range, but it's going to be pretty far for a dagger throw.
Yeah, it's a little far for a dagger throw. It would be a disadvantage.
It would be.
At that
well,
distance.
because dagger's 5.
It's 20 to 60 is at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right?
So up to 20, it's regular for a throw.
So each
Well,
square is how
I
much?
said I was gonna.
5 feet.
I said I was gonna throw it if I saw them, so I'm committing to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it. Gonna make a throw. So, well, that's an 18 on the die, and that's a 19 on the die.
Nice.
So, yeah,
So-
you're going to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit with that probably. Of course, I didn't write down the attack bonus for a dagger, but I'm probably no. Yeah, you said I'm gonna hit. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's 1d4. We'll roll on the green one. It's 1d4 plus is my dex? Yeah? Is that how that works? Yeah. So then 6. 6 damage.
Okay. And Sacred Flame?
Dex save.
Dex
It should
save.
be 14
And is this for half or for none?
for none.
How much?
1d8,
Get it.
which is a 2.
Its fur burns off and it crumples to the ground.
Nice.
Got it.
One.
High five from
From over there.
15 away.
As it squeals out, another one comes running out of this corner over
500
here
more.
to see what happened.
Yep.
And it is another large one.
Great. Excellent.
You two see this. That is its turn, though. And Moira, a giant rat just came running out of the wall near you.
I was thinking of setting a hunting trap, but I don't think that's gonna
That's
happen.
gonna
Time has passed.
Moira.
She
Or
turned
not
into a
Moira.
rat.
I was
High or low?
Oh god. Whoa. I hit somewhere fucking close, didn't I?
You burned.
The crate's starting to smolder.
Shit.
Nice. No.
Of course that happened.
I don't know. I only have a scimitar on me,
So chop it up.
Smack it.
so I could try to.
spells as well. Remember you
I
have
know. I was
spells.
trying to see if I could do the speak with animals to see if I can convince them to like go up there
Just
and
go away.
somewhere else.
No, we're murder hoboing right now.
Yeah, but that seems too friendly.
That scimitar is your
And then
shotgun.
I was gonna go in case that it goes down to getting attacked using primal savagery type of thing.
You can do that.
But
I think you have some
I'm not
range.
being attacked though.
Hmm?
I'm not being attacked.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's up to you, though. You do what in Moira would do. What would in Moira do?
Okay, so for primal savagery, it doesn't say how long it lasts.
It is, I believe, just a single turn. Instantaneous. Your channel primary goes your teeth, fingernails sharpen. Deliver a crow-surf attack. Make a melee spell attack on one creature within 5 feet of you on hit.
That's not 5 feet.
No, but you could move.
But
Yeah.
it lasts. Yeah, it's just a single attack. So you would basically move up there, cast that, attack it.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. So you're gonna move up close to the rat.
Here?
Yeah, be
right next to
it.
And from where you are, you can also see back there
Oh shit.
a nest, a swarm of rats.
She can see that.
All right, and so then you cast your spell,
Okay.
and then that lets you make an attack. So you would roll your d20. Right on the primal savagery.
Oh.
Yeah, you make a melee spell attack, so you add your spell attack bonus to your roll.
9.
So no, that will miss.
Oh man.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but you looked real cool.
you look
Yeah.
cool doing it.
We're like, whoa.
Alright, so now it is the swarm's turn.
Nope. I'm down.
Just no.
Just no. Just no.
And then
Nope,
it's
nope,
going to
nope,
move
nope, nope,
into
nope,
your
nope,
square.
No. No.
Don't like that. No.
It double moved to get there though, so it's not taking an attack against you.
You're better.
So no, it's your turn.
Oh god. Oh god.
I don't like that.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well, luckily I've got this here short sword. I'll be unsheathing that and swiping at the rats. 'Cause they're bad news bears, and I tried to hit them with an 11.
Hits.
It hits! Yay! And that is going to be 1d6. Plus, so 5. Yeah.
5 total rolled, like with your bonus and everything.
But yeah.
So you got a 5. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
No. Because I know that if Noel knows that trying to escape something that's right on you is not a good plan.
All right, Calypso.
Seeing that those crates are smoldering, I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
No, don't worry about me.
I'll be right back. And I'm just gonna try to take my cloak and like put out the smolder.
Are you doing it exactly like that?
Kind of.
You're fanning the flame.
No, I mean like I'm taking this and like
Rubbing
putting it
it
on.
over.
Yes, and trying to get the fire to go out.
Give me a... either a straight up dexterity or a survival check.
That's not great. So 7.
You don't get it out this round. You figure one more round of doing this, we'll be able to put it out.
Give me just another couple seconds.
So what are...
You saw this swarm of rats across the room.
Sure. So what are Pip's chances of hitting Noel if Pip tried to launch a thing at the mini rats that are...
What sort of a thing? A spell thing or a dagger thing?
Either. I don't remember how it works.
In 5e, it's not as complicated.
Make an informed decision.
Yeah, in 5e, it's not as complicated with the negatives and all of that crap. You're still just aiming at the creature.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you roll a crit fail that we'll get into some other possible issues.
Well, I've already rolled 2 of those. What are the chances I'll roll a third, right?
Why would you say that out loud?
Well,
Well, see, I mean, Will Wheaton rolls them all the time.
Why
so
would
I
you
mean,
say that out loud?
Cool.
it is a swarm of rats currently trying to climb all over Noel.
Just aim for the feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So Pip, is glancing back and forth. Got the swarm. Got this giant one at the hole. She's playing with some clothes.
Trying to stop this woman from hating us, but it's fine.
And so Pip will cast Firebolt at a group of rats near his feet.
Okay.
That's a 15.
All right, that will hit.
Nice.
Yay!
2.
Damage rolls tonight.
Okay. Any movement from Pip?
Pip's good here.
Okay. In Moira.
Oh, that is the NPC?
Yeah, the NPC's attacking in Moira. Their giant rat is gonna... Giant rat's gonna take a bite at in Moira. Rat crits in Moira.
Oh shit.
She what?
That's not good.
It bit you really, really hard.
Oh, crit.
Yeah.
Pip made the wrong call.
Not good. There's more of them,
So
but that
7
one's bigger.
damage.
It's a tough call.
To my, what, 10?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It reaches up and takes a huge bite into your leg.
How much damage was it?
7.
7. Where is it?
Level 1 is rough.
So here it is.
Oh, there. Super tiny. So, oh my god.
So no, just don't erase the 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
No.
use the current hit, the box down here.
Just
Oh.
right
Yeah.
whatever you're at, yeah.
Okay. So 3.
That was a mean rat.
Yeah, it was very mean rat.
I'm just gonna grab my scimitar and try to chop.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Hold on.
So that's
I have
on
stuff
your-
all over
yeah.
the place. What?
So that's on your sheet here.
Yeah.
So your D20 plus that number.
Come on. 10, so 16.
Nice.
That will hit.
Cool.
And then you roll the 1d6. And because you're using a scimitar, which is finesse, you'll add 1d6 plus your 4. Do the 1d6 plus your 4.
7.
I think that's a D8.
Oh, yeah,
Is
it's
it?
around-
Oh, wait.
You want
No.
the square one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cube.
That cubey boy.
Ah, 6.
6 total?
Yeah, 6 total.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Swarmy swarm time.
Oh no.
No.
And a 12 will not hit you. So they're trying to climb up onto you, and you're just like squirming and kicking and batting them off of
away,
you before they can get
Also,
up.
some of them are on fire.
Some of them are on fire. Before they can get up to bite anything vital.
Yeah.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna swing my short sword more at them.
All right.
Because I need to make them go away. And I don't got no magics. It's a nat 20.
Nice!
Yeah.
Kill those rats!
Sweet.
Get it.
That's 2d6. That's 13 damage total. Yeah, 9 plus 4.
Just gutting rats left and right.
Yeah, I just speared like 3 of them on that dagger all at once.
Kebab?
Kebab 29!
Okay. Yeah, you cut through a pretty good chunk of them.
Mm-hmm.
Slice get a few of them pretty well sliced off of you. Make a little path for yourself. Calypso.
I'd like to finish putting out the box.
Stop playing dress up.
I'm putting out a fire!
You can do that.
It's not technically fire though. It's
No.
radiant damage, but
Yeah, but you can finish putting that out, and I'll allow you to do that with half of your movement if you want, and still keep your action because you're just like finishing patting something down. You aren't.
yeah. Or could it be like my bonus action?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, cool.
Maybe it was like some kind of lingerie, and that's why the radiant damage was damaging it. It's bad.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's definitely what it is. That's
Gotta
canon
be
now.
it. It's gotta be it. And seeing that that Noel seems to be doing okay, spearing rats, and Moira is struggling a little more with this giant rat, I'm gonna move.
I mean, I'm
towards
not
her.
doing great.
But you look fine. You're very capable. Fine. And I'm just gonna go kind of right there, and then I will do Sacred Flame again at that giant rat.
Fail.
Dex save, so that's a D8. That's a 5 damage
Okay.
on that rat.
Dead.
Nice.
Oh, he did.
Dead rat.
That's another pair of gloves.
Well,
Crispy gloves.
it's radiant
I'm
damage.
keeping that one's teeth.
Yeah.
Pit-
Maybe she can pull from the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm keeping her teeth.
Another glove on the dust. Because the dust in the gloves. That's a bad one.
Pip will
We're
glance
attacking you
over and
next.
see that radiant bolt fly towards the rat and provide its demise, and he'll just shout, "Keep an eye on that hole!" And we'll cast another firebolt at his feet once again.
Thanks for making that.
Yep, you're welcome.
So I didn't have to.
Yes. So that none of the men at the table had to make the joke. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a character.
15 again.
It's
All right. 1.
At least it wasn't on the 20.
That's true.
at least your one isn't half damaged.
That's true. That is true.
And Moira,
That's what made that nat 20 not feel
That
so
thing
great.
is dead.
that one is dead.
Yeah, there's no way they have resistance.
So do we know
No, this guy's dead,
where
right?
I got a bit? Like,
On
like
your
the
leg,
calf or something?
Yeah, took a just pretty big bite into your leg.
I don't know, maybe I'll try to reach this crate and try to pull it into this
That's
area.
a column.
Oh, that's a column. Never mind. I wasn't trying to reach that.
Oh, that's a good idea, though.
Are you busy with rats? No, you're not busy with rats.
When he's firing at rats.
Yeah, just throwing little balls of fire at rats.
What if, I don't know, what if I go get a crate over there?
You could start doing that, and then
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. I mean, you've got the movement. The crates might be too heavy. We'd have to do a strength check when you get over there to find out.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you get on over there and make a strength check. Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Where's
The small number.
Or the big number.
what the
The-
one?
The one.
The smaller of the numbers.
So 5.
Written.
Yeah, no, you can't quite get a grip on the crate.
I'm very injured. Okay.
That's true. You're
strong.
bleeding profusely.
Yeah, you're paying a lot of attention to the leg that is bleeding profusely.
Ouchie.
You had kind of grabbed your leg to like kind of stop the bleeding a little bit, and then you went to pick up this box and you just can't get a grip because your hands are slick with blood.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Rats! That's gonna be 15 to hit.
Which is not enough.
By 1.
See, you're fine.
That's all it takes.
Alright. And then it's your turn again, Noel.
Oh, it's chopping time.
It's a chopping time.
Oh, it's a nat 1.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
High or low?
Always high. Goodbye, short sword.
Let's see how bad it is. So you didn't win the high or low, so now we roll another percentile to see on a scale from not very bad to how very bad.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, your sword just kind of flies out of your hand.
Oh, no.
Hits the column,
Okay.
falls to the ground.
Alright.
Could be worse.
It's over there.
Yeah.
I can grab it.
That's
You
not
know
super
you
far.
dropped something.
It's not super far away.
Did you mean to do that?
Bold strategy. Let's see how it plays out.
Gonna try to move over there.
Yeah, because I need that sword, guys.
So you're moving out of their space.
Actually, wait, moving. Yeah.
They're sharing your space.
Yeah, they're sharing my space. I'm still within 5 feet, but yeah, I'm moving out of their space.
But their reach is 0 feet because they have to be in your
yeah.
space to hit you. So
Gotcha.
moving out of their space
Yeah,
provokes.
I'm going there.
That will also miss though. At least they have a hard time hitting. They're,
Yeah. And I guess I use my bonus action to pick up my sword? Is that?
you can pick it up as part of your move.
Yeah, part of my movement? Okay, yeah, so I've got that again.
Okay. Calypso.
Do I notice that Moira is struggling over there
Probably.
via her injury?
Yeah, you also heard a loud clanging from off to your right.
I am going to start moving this way. Can I cast a spell and a cantrip? A first level spell and a cantrip? Like bonus action?
They went through this in Critical Role.
Yeah, and I just,
don't know what
I
the-
just went hunted through and did this because I'm my wizard, but
I don't know
yeah,
what the DMG says.
you can't do
You
it.
can't.
You can only cast one
It's-
spell or cantrip.
It's pretty much that you can cast one thing in like a round.
Even if one's a bonus action? That seems silly. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless the spell says that you can cast it as a bonus action.
Yeah, if it's a bonus action
no,
spell,
it is.
what's
It
the
is.
spell?
Healing Word.
Oh,
Healing Word's a bonus action.
Yeah, if Healing
and then
Word-
my cantrip is an action.
Yes. If
Yeah.
the spell itself says that it is a bonus action, then you can cast it
Yes.
as bonus
Beautiful.
action.
Get it,
Great.
bro.
I am going to cast Healing Word on Moira with my bonus action.
Okay.
So that is not a lot, but it's something. That's a D4 plus my modifier, which would be my wisdom modifier, I'm assuming. So 4. So you heal 6 hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Add that back to your health. And then for my action, I will cast Sacred Flame again on this swarmy of rats over here.
Okay.
So that's a dex save again.
They failed again.
It's 1 damage. Big ol' 1.
Big ol' one.
Okay.
Big ol' 1.
Pip.
There goes all of my things.
Yeah.
He's not standing in the rats anymore.
That's true.
shouldn't lean forward so much because I'm speaking like right into the microphone.
Oh, I'm sure I'm hideously too loud for these things because
You guys are probably fine.
me as a person.
Pip thinks that now that the rats are not swarming Noel, and he's retrieved his sword, and Calypso's headed over there, they probably have a handle on this. So Pip is going to move over here and take cover behind the this column and draw his crossbow
Okay.
and train it on the hole. Also, can I see anything in the hole with my dark vision other than the dead rat?
From that
Like
spot.
peeking around the.
Well, no, I mean from that spot you can't train on the hole. The column is directly.
Okay.
You have to have one
Sure.
of your squares that's free around the column. But you just see the dead rat. You don't see any movement inside.
Okay. Well, I'll ready an action to if something that I can discern easily as an enemy exits the hole, I will fire my crossbow.
Okay. And where? You gonna try for the crate again, or? do
No, I
something
think. How are the rats doing over there?
Their numbers have dwindled significantly, but they're still swarming around.
Schwarman.
They look like they're getting ready to follow Noel, who for some reason did not move further than 5 feet after they took their attack.
Because he was just going for the sword.
He's a man of honor.
It's strategy. He's the bait as our employee.
I think I'm gonna try the crate again.
He's
And try to move the crate again. All right. Get down, get a good grip on it.
Get a taste.
I'll do another
Ready
strength
for your
check
rats?
with advantage because you're like taking your time,
Oh.
planting your feet. So you'll roll a d20 twice and add your modifier to it, and then you'll take the higher of.
15. 8.
So 15. So yeah, so you're able to get a good grip on it, and it's not as heavy as you thought it was. It was just the blood being slick on your hands that was preventing you from it earlier. It's got some weight to it, but yeah, you're able to get a pretty good hold on it and just drag it over and put it in front of the hole if that's where you'd like to do. You can drop it on top of the rat that's currently there,
Sure.
or kick that rat out of the way. Kick it out of the way.
Cool.
You're gonna kick it out of the way or drop the crate on it.
Oh no, on it. I just. There, yeah, it's on it.
Okay.
Gross.
No, the glove.
Splat.
It was already damaged.
And the rats will move back onto Noel. If somebody could. They're attacking you, high or low.
Hi.
Okay, so in your favor.
Yay. They kind of.
So there's still some of the rats that are on the ground burning from your sacred flame and your firebolt. And in their haste to like get back over you to nom on you some, a couple of them get kind of tangled up in this mass of rats that is semi-melted together. And a couple of them burn off. They crit failed.
Nice.
Awesome.
Getting a little too hot for him, I guess.
All right, so Noel.
I'm sorry, I don't want to turn Noel into like a pun king,
No, I
but
Pun machine?
I
But oh
want
my
it.
God,
Now
it's-
this is
yeah,
happening.
yeah,
He's
one-liners.
He's the dad of the group.
the dad with all the really like dumb action one-liners. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I almost reached for jelly bean.
Yep, I saw that.
Rolling. Roll the jelly bean. Okay.
Okay, great.
Roll that beautiful bean
Yeah,
footage.
there we go. That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Which will?
Yeah. Yeah. 6 damage.
Getting there.
Getting there.
Only a handful of them left. They're
Bit.
trying to climb up your leg, though. They're heading for your good berries.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, our druid can give me more. What? She has good berries as well, probably.
Calypso.
I've been a druid before.
I am going to.
Help your friend Noel.
Well,
you know,
I'm-
that guy that's your friend?
No, I know. I'm in the same kind of boat that Pip was, though, where I'm like, will I hit him? But I guess probably, hopefully not. So yeah, I
Probably
will.
not.
Don't
I
roll
will
one.
say. Well, I don't roll.
No,
so
true.
I'll sacred flame those
So,
rats
yeah,
again.
so you're fine.
And hopefully roll better.
If they roll a 20, you're hitting Noel.
that.
I rolled a 2. You're
Okay.
fine. It had a 2 in it.
Come on.
Ah,
Five.
much better.
That's a little better.
All right.
It's pretty good.
That's 5
So yeah,
damage.
you crisp off the last of them. Yes. And
Crisp
they
rat fever.
little squeaks.
No.
There we go. I appreciate that one.
And they die.
That was kind of sad.
I didn't think so.
Stupid rats.
Those baby dragons.
And now there are dead rats all over the place. Some with smoldering fur.
Hey, we said we would kill them. We didn't say we'd clean them up.
She's not paying a shit.
Yeah.
Are we out of combat? Or are we still in combat?
Combat's
We should definitely tell her about that hole in the wall, though, since that's definitely where they're coming from.
Yeah. Pip's curiosity is going to get the better of him. He wants to go look in the hole.
over. You're gonna look in the hole, right? And you're gonna move the crate out of the way.
He can't move the crate. The crate is bigger than he is.
What's his strength?
It's 10, but it's beside the point.
You could probably
It's a matter of principle.
It's higher than mine.
Yeah.
you could probably wedge and push it, but so who you haven't moved the crate for you then?
Hey,
What?
somebody come slide this crate. I want to
just-
see what's in the hole.
Just put it in
We
the
know.
You don't have to move it all the way. I just want to peek behind it.
We know what's in
What
there.
if
It's
what, do we?
rats.
He just wants to peek at the hole. And I'll move the crate.
What's your strength?
11.
Wow.
You can try.
Oh, minus 13.
We
I
are
can certainly try.
And Moira is the strongest out of all of us with a 13.
some string beans.
It's an 8.
Yeah, no, it's still slick from Moira's blood, so you just can't quite get a grip on it.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Okay.
Clips is just standing back by this pillar, just watching.
I'm not gonna get any.
So with Noel trying to pull on it and then you grabbing it, you're both able to just pull it away from the wall.
And I really fast jump back here.
So can I see anything in the hole?
Yeah, so how are you approaching this pit? How are you?
Well, my crossbow is still drawn,
Okay.
and I'm just like getting as close as I need to be able to see whatever I can in the hole without going into said hole.
Okay. So you get down there. Pip goes to like get down at the hole. And just closely, just
I can't anymore.
getting over that
Say
way,
anything else.
and you like get down there, and there's like a glint of light. Make a wisdom save.
12.
12. Okay. You almost pull the trigger on your crossbow, but then you realize that it's just the material, that the whole like the clay and dirt mixed together, and it's like a little bit slick from water and being
Rat
recently
piss.
moved in rat piss, and it's just the glint from the light spell on his hammer reflecting back at you, not rat's eyes.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you don't see anything further down the tunnel. It's just
So does the tunnel stay the same size
it stays pretty consistent for a bit. Yeah.
and then just goes straight back?
It starts to wind, dive. Wind and dive at the same time.
Well, guys, I don't see anything in there, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to check it out. I'm not going to, because I'm the only one that can fit in there. I just want you to know that
That
if I
you
had my
want
druthers,
to go
I
in
would go
there.
in there.
Well,
That makes one of us.
all we can do is put something in front of the hole and let her know.
Yeah, you can put the crate back. Thanks for humoring me. How's everybody doing? Noel, how you doing?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Moira, you doing okay?
I'm better. Sore. Definitely. Hopefully I don't have any rabies.
So,
Not that it hasn't happened before.
You had rabies before?
It got cured.
Great. Cool.
So yeah. So anybody else doing anything else down here?
What's
Are any of these crates like open?
I mean, a lot of them are. Some of them are hinge top lids. A lot of them are like nailed shut. But a couple of them are just open. It's mostly just raw cloth down here, not clothes.
Okay.
And this didn't actually like get damaged.
The outside of the crate got singed.
But
You don't
not
think
anything
that
on the
it?
inside.
Yeah, not that you're aware. You can go check it if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just take a look at it. If it's got a hinge top, just look inside and make sure that nothing got burnt on the inside.
Yeah, it's got it is one of the hinge top ones. It smells vaguely smoky inside, but nothing is damaged. While you're over there looking at it, you notice that there's a hole in the back corner too. Now that you're paying so
here?
much attention to the fire.
Okay. Hey, and Moira? Can you come help me move this crate? There's another hole in the wall back here.
Oh, another hole!
Another one.
Yeah. Oh, God, why did I say that out loud? No, we just want to move this
Hey,
crate against the wall.
I just want to take a peek at it. I want to examine the hole. You never know what could be in a hole.
You are not wrong. So I guess go right ahead.
Just gonna get his head in there.
I'm not going to put my head in the hole. But is it a similar size?
Roughly the same size, same kind of thing.
Looks like it was made in the same way.
Goes
Someone
back
wanna go
for
check
a
that
way.
other corner too? Back over there. Wait, no, you have to help me move this crate. 'Cause
But we're waiting for him to finish peeping.
I am definitely not strong enough to do this by myself.
Okay, well,
nothing. Okay, we're good.
If there's nothing special about this hole, then I will allow them to plug it.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Just goes back for a bit, and then
What?
and then curves off to the side.
Plug the hole. We're just all being really immature.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes.
what you guys are talking about. I don't get any of these jokes.
Great. And Moira and I plug the hole
Okay,
with the crate.
all right. Just blocking it up with the wood.
Nothing to say.
Yes.
I got nothing to say.
Blocking the hole with the wood. Yep.
Just nope.
Okay.
I got nothing to say.
What?
Just keep it to myself.
Huh? What?
Just move along.
All right. So yes, you've
So we've plugged both holes.
you've plugged both holes with wood.
Yes.
With the help of two ladies.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Almost entirely with the two ladies. Let's-
Yes, the
Can
ladies
you-
were plugging holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that someone else should talk to that woman up there because she does not like it.
yeah, that's fair. You should probably just not be around. Or at least definitely not talk.
I mean,
We'll say the rats.
I killed a lot of rats.
You did a great job. You were an integral part of this operation. That being said, we're going to blame the fire on the rats. Can we get our
Yes.
story straight?
How
The
did they
rats
get-
lit the fire.
How did they gonna
They knocked over a lantern.
Boom.
And
Somebody go grab a lantern.
And well, there was one when we were walking
Yeah,
down,
it was just
right?
like shatter it.
Yeah, we were using it to see. I dispel my light on his hammer.
And then we set the lantern down and backed away from it, and the rats attacked the lantern, and then it fell over.
Or
and
they
singed the-
attacked.
We don't really
they
have to get
attacked
that
one of us
complicated.
and knocked the lantern out
Again,
of our
yeah,
hands.
none
and
of
it was-
the merchandise is damaged.
Yes.
But
One of the crates on the outside was singed by a lantern.
that the rats knocked over.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And I graciously put it out.
All right, let's go
keep
get
my-
our
Yeah, let's do
one
that. Let's
gold
say that.
apiece.
And I'm going to stand in the back and keep my mouth shut. Probably.
Let's go outside.
Just going to go upstairs.
Pip's just going to take one quick gander around the room and see if there's anything that sparks his interest as maybe out of the ordinary or something exceptionally valuable that might be laying about.
No.
12.
No, nothing really piques your interest. It looks just mostly like stored goods that she uses, probably mostly fabrics, some sewing materials, things along those lines that she uses to make Beverly's fine clothes.
Okay. On his way out, Pip will retrieve Noel's dagger.
Oh,
and
I'm
hand
sure
it to
he'll
him.
appreciate that because he forgot.
It's good.
Oh
That's
God.
very good.
It's a good one of you remembered.
Yep. Yep.
I didn't
Never had thrown
No.
weapons before.
I wasn't going to be the nice DM like you were.
Could you say you've got like 12 of them on you?
Yeah.
No. It's
All
okay,
right, so you guys
probably get
head
to
out,
it.
and Beverly is standing outside.
The goal was to have a
Well,
bunch.
is it done?
Well, the fire's out.
The fire?
Oh, The rats are dead. Beverly, we did a fine job, like I promised we would. The rats are all dead.
There is 2 holes.
You
there.
should be aware.
There was no fire.
The rats knocked over a lantern. Everything's fine. Nothing is damaged.
The outside of a crate got a little bit singed, but there was no damage done.
Okay, alright, fine.
I assure you, everything is fine. Which direction's north on this? Out of curiosity. This way? So
The 2 northern corners.
Yeah, your 2 northern corners of the basement have some holes. That's where they tunneled in.
Big holes.
Big rat holes.
He fits in there.
I could have fit in your rat holes.
We plugged them.
We plugged
put
your
crates
holes.
in front of them.
That'll
Just so
have
that
to
no
do
more
for
could come
now.
in for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you should have somebody come in and fill those holes. Maybe reinforce them in some way so that way they can't tunnel in again.
Another expense, but it needs to be done.
Agreed. So,
Our employee's a carpenter.
yeah, he might be able to help you out.
Really?
Yes, but what are the sides of her basement made out of?
Stone.
Stone. So, well,
Oh, do
I
you not?
guess
do
you could
not
find
do
a
that?
mason.
Do you not do that too?
No, I'm a it's carpentry. It's
Well,
woodworking.
Whatever.
Hey, watch the way you talk to your boss.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
Well, if you'll follow me inside, we'll get your money from the register.
Excellent, thank you. Hey,
Yeah.
you think you got another hat like this one?
Sweet little drillby.
Like
Derby hat?
that one, no.
Well, maybe like nicer and not torn up.
Like a really sick fedora.
Maybe like a sweet hat for children.
Perhaps.
Bowler hat.
Perhaps. Takes you inside, gets out your gold, and hands one to you, hands 2 to you, looking at her, and hands 1 to you if you haven't left yet.
Yeah, I'll take my one going.
We could probably find you something. I don't even know if my kids section is that small.
Oh.
She walks over
Are
and
there any like top hats in this store?
They'll give you your gold. Obviously.
let's see if at some point she made a hat like yours just to try it out.
All right.
Back when she was just starting out.
She has one. She's checking in some of her boxes of things that she hasn't been able to sell, and she finds one,
Wow, this lady is
What does it look
snooty
like?
as
Right.
hell.
and it fits you.
What does it look like?
It's like a worn leather, but it's made to look worn. It's not. It's
Distress.
So like
Yes,
a distressed brown leather.
yeah.
What do you want for it? Keep in mind that I did just save all of your merchandise from rats.
That was a service you were hired for.
Indeed, but one that would not have been accomplished had I not been here. All of
I
us, not just me.
Would have called a service.
And he actually did an exceptional job and killed most of them himself.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
It's been lying around for a while. I'll give it to you for 4 silver.
4 silver. I'll give you 3.
Okay.
All right, deal. Thank you.
Changes
I'll
out.
make that transaction.
Yes.
I put on my sweet new hat
Sweet new hat without holes.
with
Can I
no
change the
holes.
Oh yeah, I should do that. We're not in combat anymore. All right. Yes. Yeah. So you've been paid. You've been hatted. What you guys doing now? It's almost 11. So do we want to call it 11 this time?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good
It's-
call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing after you leave the shop, having murderized the rats?
If there's time, I do want to find a blacksmith, I guess.
We've got like
shop?
6 days, so
Yeah, I mean, I just want to do it before I forget.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Like a stall selling weapons or something.
you're down in the tier of commerce. You can find either a shop that has weapons already made, and of the many that are here, you can find one that's still open, or you can find blacksmiths that are still working at this time as well.
Yeah, I just need to purchase. God, how much are daggers?
Not very
2
expensive.
gold, I think.
They're on the cheap side. Equipment. Equipment. It's on the page 149. The dagger is 2 gold pieces. Yeah, 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've got 150 gold, so I could get like 75 daggers.
Do you need 75 daggers?
I just have a backpack full of daggers.
Do I need that many? Do I want that many? Yeah. Just because.
It's a city of. I mean, you are in an area of large commerce. Yeah. You can easily find a dagger at any number of shops, and the prices are all pretty much equal. So,
I think I need to get like 11.
That's a lot of daggers.
you will have to go to 2 different shops.
Okay.
If you want
It's fine by me.
daggers of decent quality.
Yes, decent quality.
But yes, you were able to
You
do
gonna take
that.
up juggling?
Yeah. Can I get those at
Nice
standard
one.
market price?
Nice.
That's what I was saying. Like,
11 of
it's a
them?
big.
How many do you swallow? Like completely.
6.
Okay, alright.
He juggles the rest of them.
You're buying swords for Pip, is what you're doing. Here, Pip, have a short sword.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else
Got
have
kniffs.
kniffies?
I
Whole
am
bunch.
debating buying a short bow. Debating. But I don't think I'm going to.
All right.
Okay, now we are up to 13.
Pepperoni pizza.
Campers.
No, Pip doesn't have anything he necessarily wants to do. He will.
For the day? Okay.
Yeah, he'll try to goad his friends to go out somewhere so he can show off his sweet new hat for the evening. But other than that,
Okay. Is Moira wanting to do anything? Moira.
Not really. She just wants to eat something, sit down, and
Chill for the rest of the
yes, because her leg is still hurting.
day. Okay. It's still a little bit sore.
Yeah.
Pretty much healed, but still a little bit sore. It's the memory of the pain.
Yeah, PTSD.
Yeah, something that I don't
fucking
experience.
rats.
They haunt me.
Okay, so we will call game at this point then, because it's 10 minutes left, and we can turn to chat for a second and see if there were any questions that were asked.
Hey, chat.
That people want answers to.
We have cameras in our faces now.
You have cameras on your faces
Be
now.
fancy.
So yeah, I meant to. She got the warning because she lives here.
I did.
I didn't really have a chance to warn you. The cameras are kind of at a slightly down angle.
Yeah.
So if it matters to you on the clothing that you wear, just bear that in mind.
I can't wear my V-necks?
Or you can wear your V-necks.
I was thinking
This is an adult channel.
I was thinking warn the group, and then hoping that John just wears like a super deep cut V-neck.
I will next time. I'll wear my push-up next time, but I'm not shaving my chest.
Amazing. Excellent.
I think you do have to be shirted for Twitch TOS purposes.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Damn it.
I'll have a.
Just kidding.
I'll go get like a sweet mesh shirt. Does that count?
Should be fine, I think. It should be fine.
We're gonna push Twitch's boundaries.
That's right. So I don't
Those
have
are not
the
female
question thing
presenting
pulled up here.
Yeah,
Let's see if
right.
I can. Need to find a way to access the questions. Deep cut, like down to the navel.
Oh my god.
Aaron, Mr. Ubik, have you guys been tracking any of the questions that were answered today? I don't have that file pulled up in front of me here. Don't think there were any questions. Okay. Well, let's check to see what happened during the stream then. Abel Bacon 8, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Ironwood Tavern family. Orcs make beautiful lovers. Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the Ironwood Tavern
That's
family.
his name.
Excellent name.
That is his username.
Love it.
Very good.
And Holy Flux,
Also excellent.
Welcome to the Ironwood Tavern. Thank you for the follow. Hope you guys had fun during the stream. We are playing every other Friday is our D&D campaign, alternating with the, as Engineer Aaron said, alternating with planning for the D&D campaign, which is, for the most part, world building. I come up with some stuff that they can do, but then I BS my way through like 80% of the actual session because you never know what players are going to do. So
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah.
Should we avoid watching those, or can we tune into those?
Again, it's
streams
mostly
on
just
the-
world building.
Cool.
If I'm going to be doing anything that is spoilers for you guys, I'll put in the title.
Players don't watch or whatever.
Yeah, players don't watch, or
Not safe.
or player spoilers, or something along those lines. Just so you
Players
know.
not welcome.
But for the most part, it's just world building the world that you guys can run around in, how things work, the places that you go, people you interact with, and stuff like that. Less than the actual encounters and things along those lines.
Awesome.
So you guys are free to tune in on that. So next Friday will be a D&D planning, D&D campaign planning session, and then again back and forth the alternating. I personally will be back on Tuesday, either in the workshop doing some woodworking stuff, or up in my office starting to get back into terrain scenery building, so we can get some cool new nifty objects for the table. I need to build up my collection again. I've sent some of it off to some other streams like Saving Throw Show, things along those lines. Streamers in the channel, Engineer Aaron, if you could do me a favor and throw a shout out for yourself, shout out for Mr. Ubik, and a shout out for Mitzier, that would be great. I would appreciate that. Into the... She has the most... actually, so we got asked, is Calypso the tank cleric? And the answer to that is no.
Not at all.
So, Noel has 12 hit points, which is the highest hit points of the group.
It's sad.
Oh, so I'm not. I'm 11.
You're at 11.
So I'm just behind you.
So the ranger actually has more hit points and higher AC.
15
Oh,
with
yeah,
my
mine's-
with my shield.
Yeah, mine's 16. Scale mail.
We have
Yeah.
highest hit points, highest AC, slowest speed,
And shortest
and
body.
shortest body.
legs.
Yeah.
You do have the you and Moira tie for perception. It's pretty.
Yeah, no, I went roleplay decision on all of that kind of stuff.
No, and that's fine. Like, I want you guys to not. It's good that nobody tried to min max it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I am much more preferenced towards the roleplay aspect and doing what what would make for an interesting character rather than an overpowered character, and what you guys are going to have the most fun playing as, rather than just building a character to stomp things into the ground.
Right.
So I appreciate that aspect of
Stay
it.
away from the rats.
Right? Exactly. So any end of game questions or comments from you guys? Again, always feel free to. I mean, we didn't really do anything that was issue raising today, but it's fine. It's going to erase the lines a little bit because the alcohol and the dry erase markers. I'll go back and do the lines. I'm going to score them at some point. I just wanted to draw the general grid on there to. Or eventually we'll just go to gridless, which is what these sticks are for. So, but this was just to kind of start us out. Again, we didn't really do anything that was contentious or anything today, but if anything ever comes up, always feel free to let me know so we can keep a fun game going. And let's see, we got a couple other things here. All the shout outs. Looks like no one tried to break the game and focused on RP.
What does break the game mean?
The min-maxing and making characters that are trying to make characters that are overpowered. All right, let's see.
My dad is watching our stream and was laughing at our wood in the hole jokes.
Oh,
so
well, you know.
great, cool, Dad.
There you go. Abel Bacon says, "Good stream, thanks all. Let's go Blues."
Hey.
Yeah, he is
Read the
from
chat.
Missouri as well. They stated, well, they are from Missouri. I don't know if it's a he, she, or a 57 Chevy. Engineer is trying to break the chat game. I'm trying to find out who to host, but I have to leave chat to find out who to host. Let's see who on my list is live.
The Bob Ross stream is right now.
Saving Throw Show is live, but they're probably only live for another 2 minutes because they also end at 11. Counter Roleplay, but that's a rerun. Let's see if there are any other. Let's search and see if there are any other D&D streams active.
Welcome.
Dad's texting me.
Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see who's live. Let's go with somebody that's on the lower view count spectrum. Ooh, somebody using Tabletop Simulator. I don't know how good their campaign is, but let's host them, because that's fun. Oh, that's us. No, let's go for one of these, like, yeah, we'll do somebody that looks like they have an engaging setup for people.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just being tired that then I was like, yeah, puns just everywhere.
I was into it. Keep that up.
I definitely.
Tons of one-liners. Yeah.
That's a great character choice.
I agree.
Great.
I just kept doing that for my wizard in another campaign where it was just like every time there was like a convenient moment for like a cool guy one-liner, he just took it like every single time. And especially because we were in a arena where you're supposed to be like fighting to the death against like monsters and stuff, so it was like we're supposed to entertain the crowd.
Even better, yeah.
So I just like made every single, like I cast like, I think it was Icy Blast or whatever or something, where it was like I had ice shooting out in front of me, and I think I did the Mr. Freeze lines from from Batman Begins or whatever, or Batman Forever. It was just like, chill,
Ice to meet you.
cool off.
My phone, I can't remember the names. Group. Legendary action.
Hey Batman,
13.
what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. God, it's like it's all so good.
Yeah, that's excellent.
One of the best videos ever, Chad, if they're still around. It's on YouTube, and it's the best Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners from
Yes.
like all of his movies, and it's like 12 and a half minutes long, and it's
Oh
just
my God.
all
It's
the
so
clips,
bad.
and they're so good.
Oh my God.
Like there's just so many, and it's like, God, it's like, what is it? There's like a bunch of them from True Lies, and there's a bunch from Conan.
Oh man,
and-
True Lies was a big part of my childhood. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, but what's the movie? What's the one where it's like his daughter
I know exactly
is
what
kidnapped
you're talking
at the
about.
beginning, and he's like, because he's like carrying the huge tree trunk on his shoulder,
Yeah.
and I think that's Commando or something
never
like
saw
that.
that one.
But he, there's a point when he throws like the pipe at the guy and like
Commando.
spears him, and then there's like steam shooting out of the pipe because it like hit a pipe that was behind him. He's like, "Hey Bennett, cool off." Like, let off some steam. It's like,
All right.
just so bad,
All right,
but so satisfying.
So with that, we will go ahead and call it a night for tonight. Call it an evening, I guess. Wrap it on up. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for D&D, if not before that for some other reason.
Yeah,
hopefully
okay.
for your game.
Yeah, hopefully
we
next
can
week, yeah.
figure out
I've-
a day for your
Whatever
game.
you guys are available.
Yeah.
A lot of it right now is Laurel and Garrett, because Laurel is being murdered by having to work at
Yeah.
get up
2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning, so which is just redonkulous. So
Baker.
yeah. So anyway, we'll go ahead and call it there. We're gonna head on over to Legendary Action. Legendary Action Official. They're doing a campaign. I don't know how much longer they're going, so hopefully they'll keep you guys entertained for a little bit. But thanks for hanging out with us for tonight. I will catch you guys later. I will answer your questions that you drop. If you dropped any questions or drop any questions from now and into the future, into the exclamation point question folder, I will answer those during my D&D campaign building session next Friday, and then we'll go from there. So let's kick this right off. If you guys want to join us and head on over there, that would be great. Let me get my mouse up here so I can actually click on this button when it's time. There we go. All right, so yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Until then, peace, love, Ironwood Tavern.
Bye.
Bye.